we're on. Hi everyone, we're back. We've been gone for a while. Oh wow, it's my 9-month anniversary.
Yay.
I know, we had a whole ass baby, team.
I'm unmuting my mic to celebrate. Amadi and I finally had our stream baby. It's very exciting. Yay.
I'm sorry? Oh, I'll figure it's going to me. It's going I had a baby. I demand my reward for having this baby.
Yeah.
Well, okay, fine, Free, just flash your 37 months at us. Show off. Anyway, hi everyone, we're back with Ghost of Axia. Last time we were here, I was, gently threatening Kira. It was like a light threatening. It could have been worse. Anyway, hi, I'm Imani, I'm your storyteller for the game. Let's go around the circle and say hello to everyone. Let's go with Kira, since you're next to me on my screen.
Hello, I am Sweth, and I play Kira Tully, who is, I guess an optimistic, maybe slightly naive rogue who is accidentally trying a hand at politics. And yeah, well, we'll see what happens. I expected to return to being kidnapped, so I'm not sure what's going to go on, but it's going to be interesting.
Verity, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Vivesha. I play Verity, who still doesn't know that her, pet is not a cat. And also, let's see what shenanigans we can get up to today.
I mean, it's fine. It's mostly a cat. It's a cat where it counts. It's a cat in its heart. And really, what else matters? Saren, you're up.
Oh. Hi, I'm Arnica, and I play the druid Saren Liking Pledge. And, apparently my closed captioning is broken. And you can't see me because, like my closed captioning, my water is broken. I have hair like Rick Sanchez and cartoon stink lines coming off me. So you're just going to have to listen to my soothing voice today.
Who's Rick Sanchez?
Girl, from Rick and Morty.
I don't watch Rick and Morty.
I still like you.
I'm sorry.
It's
no,
okay.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry.
That's even better. Stand by your...
Sorcha, you're up.
Hi, I'm Bluckree. I play Sorcha Keegan. And I never have my camera on, so yay. But yeah, Sorcha, she's the ardent of the group, and she likes books and fire, but not at the same time.
I mean, no, we got books wet that one time.
She was very unhappy that you got the books wet. Do not get books wet. Do not vandalize the books. Do not harm the books.
It wasn't vandalization. Vandalization sounds really harsh and pointed. And this was neither.
I mean, I did pointedly rip out some pages.
We're not talking. We moved past that. We've evolved past that.
Oh,
that is beyond. That is within the hands of the gods now. Don't worry about it.
Do not vandalize the books. Do not harm the books. Do not even look funny at the books.
I'm gonna look funny at whatever books I want. You can't stop me.
Sorcha can. Sorcha has fire and a temper and is very scary.
Okay, so who wants to do our recap of last week, which was almost a month ago? You can't say no. Okay, because you put your finger on your nose, you get to go first.
Because I don't remember.
That's why I would see. That's why I was a good GM. I went back and watched our previous episode just to make sure I remember.
Because I'm I'm like, I can't because I don't really remember much of what we did.
No, it's okay. It's fair. Sorcha, do you have notes?
I'm questioning how far back these notes were. Anwen is the person that got the drugs from, and she works for the Chasers, which is a legit organization. They used to be a gang, but now they're legit. But they're basically still a gang. They're vigilantes and do things that they're beneath the guards, and are generally like asses about it.
Yeah.
That's long and short of it. We know that the catacomb tunnels have a tile pattern, and Sorcha kidnapped someone named Noel, and because he said he liked books. That is the only kidnapping that I wrote down, because that is the only kidnapping that mattered to Sorcha.
Noah wasn't kidnapped.
He did want to.
Sorcha it was a Sorcha level kidnapping, which is the person ends up in the library and not actually restrained, except by, social obligation to listen to Professor Keegan talk a lot, because you don't want to be rude, but Sorcha's going to keep you there for 3 hours, and there's nothing you can do about it unless you want to be rude. That qualifies as kidnapping.
I think so.
Oh, okay, I can't do that. Damn it. It's fine. Okay, so I'm gonna do like a brief recap because I sort of remember, and by sort of remember, I mean I wrote like 2 pages of notes, so we're fine. So let's see. Saren wasn't around. That sounds legit. Noelle built a Christmas village, which was amazing, and Verity was, let's see. Sorcha, you were looking at the maps of the mines that are not mines, the tunnels that are underneath the city. Verity was with you. Let's see. Then you were going to meet Saren because you had a meeting with Baron Maddox, and Kira was taking Noelle home because you both live in Gelspar.
Okay.
Let's see. And then while you were in the elevator platform that goes from Gelspar to Ardell, you ran into a friend who apparently I might have named Kai? But that just seems weird. Because I wrote Kai down in my notes, but that just seems like I wouldn't name someone Kai. That seems like a mistake. How do I... Whoops. Oh, gross, that's gross. Sorry, I'm eating blackberries and they were gross. Anyway, so we're not starting with you, Kira, because you might be getting kidnapped. But last I remember, because I was like 10 minutes out from the end of our episode before I had to stop watching, Noelle went off to find help while you stayed with our friend and slowly walked to wherever you were going, while not letting him out of your sight, but also not letting him he wasn't letting you leave by yourself, and so you're not letting him out of, like, you're like in that weird awkward, I'm not following you, but I'm following you, but I'm gonna keep an eye on you type weird thing that happens when you meet strange men in public places who want to help.
Like, you want to leave and go away, but without turning your back to them. That would be my summary of the deal.
Saren, last time we left you, before you were getting sober, I believe. How's Saren doing today?
Am I?
Yep, you're here.
Okay, thank you. I hit 3 buttons in a row. You can't. I've ruined everything. Everything. Okay, where am I? I don't know. Are you sure I'm sober? Yeah,
I'm not sure you're sober, but we're checking.
No, I'm absolutely sober. Let's see. What is the last thing I remember? Because it has been just over a month for me.
Yes. So last thing, you and Sorcha were planning to go talk to Miss Nancy, but you also had to go talk to Baron Maddox first. And you should be getting sober.
Oh, so I've been getting laid for a month. That's what I've been doing.
Huh?
I said, oh, well, then Saren's been getting laid for a month. That's
Are you implying that you've been having sex with Baron Maddox this entire time?
Yeah, I'm not implying it. I am telling you, I've been having sex with Baron Maddox this entire time. All month. Wow. His hair is going to be so messed up when he opens that door, just sticking in all sorts of directions. I don't know, man. That's what I got.
Nope, I'm writing Saren is banging the Baron. It's too late, you can't take it back. Those are the exact words that got written down.
I'll make a note of it too.
Okay, so while you've been banging the Baron, have you told him about your encounter? Have you been talking to the Baron at the same time? Or has it just been like sex-related conversations?
No, we have definitely wormed in the occasional political conversation while we're catching our breath or eating some fruit. Possibly catching our breath and eating fruit.
Let's see. Did you tell him about Miss Nancy?
I don't think so. I don't have enough information to want to bring him in on that yet. Primarily, I've had questions about where he wants Kira positioned and why.
Is that a pun? Is that a sex joke? Did you make a sex joke about
No,
Kira?
ew! My baby!
No! I was gonna be like, that was weird! That was weird!
2 shocked Pikachus!
What? 2 stuffed Pikachus?
2 shocked Pikachu faces.
Oh.
Yeah, shocked Pikachu. Just, I picked in, but I can't make it show up in the Twitch.
No, it's okay. It's okay, I understand. I think I have it.
I mean, you could just Google shocked Pikachu and it'll...
No, I thought I had a moat for shocked Pikachu, but I don't. Okay, cool. So, the Baron is kind of like telling you he wants to be mostly hands-off. He really does want the kids to like lead the way. He'll be around to like answer questions and stuff. Like, hey, how do we do this thing? Or hey, where do I find this information? But he basically wants to throw them into the lake and watch them drown, but then learn how to swim. Because that's how you learn how to swim. Like, he wants... Like,
we live in the sky. I feel like maybe he doesn't have a great understanding of how children learn to swim.
I mean, that is how you learn how to swim, though. I mean, that's how you're supposed to learn how to swim anyway.
It is not how you learn how to swim. I have taught too many children how to learn how to swim, and none of them almost drowned.
So here's the thing. Okay, so side note. When you throw small children into the water, it's teaching them how to not panic when they fall into the pool. Because if you're a small child near a pool, you will fall. And nothing is worse than falling into a pool and panicking. So if you just throw them in the water, they won't panic because they think it's fun. Anyway.
That's different. Yeah, I see what you mean. And I agree with the fact that you're making it not scary to be thrown into the water. But that is a significant step from throwing children that can't swim into water.
Right, no, they know how to swim. He wants to give you like little like swimming lessons so you know to like doggy paddle and tread water. Before you're just like, surprise, you fell into the pool, don't panic.
Like you teach,
no, you know what? No.
You teach the kid to paddle and float.
Children.
What? You teach the kid to paddle and float and just be decent, and then when you throw them in, you make sure that you're also there.
Yes.
So that
exactly.
if they're not, if they so they don't drown.
So in case they do panic, they don't actually drown. And then you congratulate them when they don't drown, so they get positive reinforcement. I had a whole Twitter thread about this like last month. Literally, this
I'm so glad no one can see my face right now. My horrified face.
It's fine. They're fine. Anyway, let's see. Oops. So yeah, he wants to like. What's the word for it? So basically, he wants to like give you like lesson plans, and like have you like have like mock UN. Is that a thing still? Mock UN, model UN, fake debate club where you defend your points to like a group of people who don't agree with you.
Sometimes, but only if you go to a really big or a really nice school.
My school was neither of those things, but then again,
Yeah.
I live in New York, so my definition of not good.
They used to do that at this gaming convention I used to go to, like with hundreds of people.
Yeah,
And
okay.
it was cool.
Yeah, so he wants you to do that. He's gonna let you. He has set up a bunch of like mock UN type things, where like you have to defend your points and your ideas to like the state council before he just throws you at the real council. But like he wants you to come up with your own ideas on your own. Well, that's what he's telling Saren anyway. And let's see, what else does he need to tell you? I don't think he has anything else to tell you.
Yeah, no, talking was not really the goal.
Yeah.
Something to do in between.
Okay. Sorry, I'm like making notes because I'm gonna do better at this. No, he's not gonna tell Saren that he loves them. Sorry. His heart belongs to his wife, who's dead. That was mean. Sorry, Val. I didn't mean to make it sad. Let's see. Well, I didn't kill his wife. Blame Derek for that. Sorcha and Verity. You were in the library, I do believe, unless you left. I can't remember if you left or not. But the important part was you were talking about the tunnels, weird digging anthill like things that are below the below Ardell, like in the ground below Ardell. What are you gonna do with that?
Not just the information.
Yeah, like what are you gonna do with that information?
Write it down as a curiosity.
Okay. Are you prepared for your meeting with the Baron that you know you're gonna have later on?
Barely.
That's fair.
The Sorcha is prepared. The player is less than prepared.
That's fair. I understand
Because
that.
it's been a while.
Nope. I understand that. We're gonna drag this kicking and screaming back into the Sorry, Val. I just moved my camera. Let me think. Furry Friend is still out doing Furry Friend's sneaky business. Noelle has run off to get help. Oh, actually, that's where we are. So Saren, you're in your house, right? You haven't gone anywhere. You've gone home eventually. You didn't stay at the Baron's place the entire month of.
I'm
Or
not.
did you?
I'm at his house wearing his shirt and nothing else right now.
Okay, cool. So unfortunately, even better for kidnapping Kira. Even better. So Noelle gets to Saren's house and is like banging on the door, but no one is answering.
Oh, good.
Like, Saren is not home.
Oops.
Okay.
So like he like does like the panicky thing, like you know, like when you send a kid to the store, um, and they come home and the door's suddenly locked and they don't know how to get back in the house. He's doing that thing where he's like, okay, where do I go? Where do I go? What do I do? So then he like runs off to go find the next known adult that he has in his life, which in this case will be his sister Louise. And so Kira, buddy, old pal, old friend, you are walking through this like. Here's a question. So you have to get. You know you're going back to Saren's place. There are two ways in which you can get there. There's the outright public path, which is full of people, and then there's like the side alley, back alley, less public. If I have to beat him over the head with a stick, this would be a good place to do it. Back alleys. How are you getting to Saren's place?
See, well, I feel like story-wise, there's a correct answer here.
There isn't a correct answer. There is not a correct answer.
I mean, I forget, like, what time is it super busy around and everything?
It's like that weird time before everyone gets off work, but like, it's like, okay, actually, you know what time it is? So if everyone worked a 9 to 5 job and kids get out of school at like 3, it's between the hours of 3 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna say like 30 minutes before rush hour.
Yeah, it's like the people who leave work early are free and about, but the people who like who cut out of school early, who are still loitering before going home, are out. So, shut up. Of course, I didn't mean 4 o'clock. No, between 3 and 5. It's any time between 3 and 5. There's a lot of time between there.
So I think probably the main bit, because then there are other people around, and if he, attacks or does anything first, then I'm defending myself, and people could have seen that, and it'll be totally fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
So like he does the thing where he starts like making small talk, like asking about your day, what you've been doing. Was that a Christmas village that he saw in that cart? Which you're still pulling. It looks really detailed. Did you help make it? Like he's making like very, but the kind of small talk he's making, the thing about it is, it's like regular small talk, but it's also weirdly personal small talk.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not like it's things that you could learn from someone from observation. Obviously, he's been watching you, but also things that you would learn from like vaguely stalking someone. You can't really tell which one it was.
Okay.
Like, is he just very observant, or has he been watching you all day? Who knows?
So I think like after a moment, I will stop with my little trolley with I forgot I was pulling the little Christmas village along. And I'm just like, hey, dude, I don't know who you think you are, but like, I mean, leave me alone.
Listen, I just need to pass some information along to you that I just don't necessarily feel like I don't feel would be good conversation for public.
What could it possibly have to do with that you can't just tell me now?
Well, so given your new position within the youth ministry, I don't know what it's called.
I think we're going full. We're just the new people, but we're not in the kiddie league. We're in the proper league,
Yeah. I don't, we need to come up with a name for them. I don't know what it's gonna be, but we need to name them. You, Trixie, Oliver, and Piper. Hold on a second, I need to write that down. I don't know why I said youth ministry. I don't know why I did that. Come on, don't threaten to kick him in the nuts. He hasn't done anything.
At this point, he's just gonna like hold up a baseball bat and be like, is this, do you think this bat is heavy enough to knock someone out? Let me test it.
Yeah.
He's like basically given your position in the new not regime, but he's like making like the weird, like, you know the word I'm talking about.
Mhm.
I just felt like there's some issues that you might not be aware of that could be brought up, and it would come best from possibly you. And like he's doing like swarmy smiling thing. Like, look, if anyone's watching or listening, I'm completely innocent and being nice and kind and polite. If she kicks me in the nuts, she's wrong and clearly violent for no good reason.
Fine. And I will pull him over to the side of the street, not like into any little alley, but over to the side and like
a doorway.
Go into a hushed tone and be like, what do you need to tell me?
So he like looks around. He does very conspicuous looking around. You are aware of my position with the chasers, correct?
Aware enough, yes.
Well, I would like to there's been some suspicious behavior on the part of members of my team that is outside of the norm of their usual behaviors, their usual suspicious behaviors. And I believe it is directly in relation to something that I believe you're investigating.
Okay. So let's say all of this is true. Why do you want to come and tell me this? What do you get out of this?
I like my job. I like not having murderous coworkers. I like not being put in situations where I might be murdered. And their behavior is less than ideal for the conditions of keeping me not murdered.
Okay. I need to know everything that you know then.
I know as much as I just told you. I know that my partner, Eowyn, is slightly more reckless than normal. And real, what's the word? Hold on a second. I need to find a synonym for this. A little bit more, okay, that's not helpful. Oh, vivacious. That's weird. That's not helpful at all. Is that how you say that? I don't know what that word is.
Yes,
She's
because
over
you know
here.
you hear vivacia. It kind of comes from vivacious.
Well, no, I was looking for a synonym for a pixie, but it's sort of a vivacious woman. I think. Oh, sure. He's gonna describe his partner as being slightly more vivacious than normal. And not in a fun kind of way. In the I'm making poor life choices that reflect badly and impact me personally in a negative light.
Okay. And this is all to do with the pixie, right? The bad stuff.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, come on. We're not going to get anywhere if we're just tiptoeing around stuff. How about I go and safely deliver this tiny wooden town, and then you can come back with some actual information and we could properly talk.
I feel like this is putting a lot of the burden of proof on me, when my goal here was to remove myself from the situation by fostering it off onto you.
Well, we're going to have to at least split the weight partly. And that means you at least need to tell me more.
Like, he's, like, considering it. He's like, you can see the wheels in his head turning, like, if I do more work, how likely is it for me to end up in imminent harm's way?
Hey, look, like you said, I now have a new position doing things, and I'm sure we can provide you with some extra stuff if you can tell me some more information about the pixie.
I'll be back with the time. When I show up, just ask a few questions and follow me.
Okay.
And like, he like looks around and like, so I want to say this is because he's a dick. So the Christmas village has like little people in it. He's gonna pocket one of the little people and keep walking.
You fuck it. And I will keep going.
Rude.
He like steals like one of the little people from the Christmas village and keeps walking. Also, as he's walking back towards the way, the thing about it is he's not walking back towards the way you just came. He's walking like deeper into Gauspar. And like, as I'm assuming you're looking between the Christmas village and him, like watching him leave. You see him sort of like duck into an alleyway that you know doesn't go anywhere. Like, you know, as a fact, is a dead end alley. Like, it's like it leads to, so you know, I don't know if you have them, but Savannah, Georgia has them, where there's an alley that goes left and right behind a building, but like the building, then another building runs into the back of them. So like there's like two shorter buildings and then two longer buildings on either side, so it makes a T-shape, so you can't go anywhere. It's literally just a back entrance for the two short buildings. Does that make sense? Like, it's basically the back alley for these two buildings, and they share an entry to the front for taking out trash, basically. But you know where he went doesn't go anywhere. Like, it literally goes left, right, and left into a wall, right into a wall. There's no place.
There's no door.
He either had to have gone
anything.
into one of those two buildings, which
Okay.
one you can't tell.
Okay.
And while you're like watching him, suddenly you hear like a vague commotion. As suddenly like barreling down the street, like looking left and right, is Noelle pulling Louise. And he like makes a beeline for you, and like he does the like thing that little kids do when they like look, I helped.
Yeah, I will go over and be like, hey, it's all okay. Don't worry. No problems. We just talked. It's fine.
Louise is like, he said you were being kidnapped by a strange man.
A strange man, yeah, but he mainly just seems like a coward, so I think it's fine.
It's in his best interest not to die.
Oh, I wasn't planning on it.
I don't know. Sometimes you all make some choices.
Hey.
But Noelle will tell you that Theron wasn't home, which is why he went and got Louise. Which is a problem because you're supposed to be meeting Theron at their house.
Yeah. Huh. She definitely wasn't there. Did you go in and check? They've been drinking a bit.
No, but I didn't hear anything when I banged on the door, and I banged really loud, like really loud.
I'm not sure that means it's okay. Okay, look, let's swap. You, and by swap I mean take your tiny village.
He will take his tiny village.
And I will pat him on the head and be like, good job.
And he'll immediately start telling Louise about the intricate details of this tiny village.
I will look at Louisa with like a knowing, like, enjoy listening to this. He's gonna talk to you about books. Ugh. I'm gonna go check Saren.
Okay.
It's definitely not there.
When you get to Saren's place, Saren, like, do you have a key, Saren? Do they have a key to your house? Did your door even lock?
I kind of assume I just go in.
Lock. My door doesn't need to lock.
Yeah.
It's fair. That's fair. So yeah, do you just go in? Saren is dead. Like, you check the entire place. It's not. I mean, it's
Yeah.
It's a relatively large 1-bedroom apartment. With like a pretty big, like it's a 1 bedroom, but it's pretty big because it also has a storefront in front of it. But they are definitely not in their house.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. I
know what we're doing next week, by the way. Oh, damn it. What the fuck did I do that for?
I think that, so after I've checked that they are not collapsed somewhere,
Nope.
I will go and check the cupboards for any alcohol, and I will confiscate it if there is any in the house.
There is alcohol, and you...
I'm going to be in trouble, but I'm going to take it. Not that it will do much, but trying. Although I'm going to just put it in my backpack, so this might backfire on me anyway. And then I will probably go to wherever is a nearby place of drinking, or just somewhere that people might gather where I can ask if anyone's seen Saren.
You run into that old man whose name I've now... I should make a list of all our NPCs. The old guy from before.
Yep, I remember.
And he's going to tell you that he's Cecilia, dressed very nicely, quite spiffy and fancy, in fact, like they had a date, or were up to something suspicious. Either or, knowing Saren, could be both, could be neither.
Huh.
But they were when he saw them, or at least gave off the appearance of being sober, and pleased with themselves.
Only dresses fancy when I'm gonna take my hunch that they might be up topside, maybe with Baron Mattox. So I will
Oops, we crashed. Oh
we
no.
crashed. Oh no, crash.
Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let me continue. Let me go back to this then. How do I... Oh fuck, I hate this. Oh, sorry, I went back to listening to our previous episode. Are we back? Okay, yay. Cool. Yay, we're back.
Huzzah.
Where did we... Okay, our lovely viewers, where did you last hear us? Oh, look! You had a baby, too.
You also had a baby.
Look at us
Sweet
having
babies
We
everywhere.
have sweet baby
Big ol'
twins!
baby.
Okay, it says
So-
we're live.
I think I was just figuring out. So Saren has been seen.
Fancy.
Fancy. So Kira's gonna go on her hunch that maybe she went to Baron Maddox's house, because normally Saren, in fact, I'm gonna say to the guy, was it a power suit?
It looked very sharp, and I was a little bit terrified.
Okay, yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna head to Baron Vandix's house.
Okay. You know what? I realized that we have a problem that I didn't realize was a problem until just this minute. There are no cell phones in this universe, are there?
Well, no, yeah.
I'm just gonna ask Derek if I can give you all cell phones.
Why?
Like maybe magic sending stones?
Yeah. So anyway, Kira, are you gonna tell Sorcha and Verity that Saren is no longer at their house, therefore the meeting at their house is pointless? Come the Baron Maddox into that.
I mean, I thought Sorcha was already going to go there. Probably.
Oh, okay.
Maybe they were told secretly that, hey, come here. We're gonna because they were conspiring to do this without the others.
Oh no, you were conspiring to go see
Originally?
Miss Nancy without the other.
Oh right, yeah.
Baron Maddox was the something else, which I should rack my brain for. Hey, wait, can you do me a favor, Cree?
What?
Could you send me your notes real fast?
It's not in my notes.
Damn it. No, I know. I need to see something else in your notes.
Okay. I had them uploaded a little while ago.
Oh.
I'm gonna have to re-upload them.
Okay. Sorry, I think you wrote. I will remember something from your notes because I remembered something last time I looked at your notes. That means something to me, but nothing to anyone else. Okay. So Sorcha and Verity, you're heading to Baron Maddox's. Saren, you didn't tell the Baron that they were going to descend on his abode, did you?
No. I mean, if I did that, he might get distracted with trying to be a host or something. It can be a surprise. It's a surprise for me. It can be a surprise for him. It's good for him to just have people show up.
I mean, yeah, without announcements, yes. So let me think. Who shows up first? I want to say Sorcha and Verity would show up first because they're already up in our down.
By the way, give me a poke on Discord because Discord's being funny, and I'll send you the notes, sir.
Okay, yeah. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, fuck you, Gilded. Oh yeah. Actually, before we do any of those things, sorry, Sorcha, Saren, and Verity, I forgot. There's an alpaca in your house.
Oh yeah, I'm leaving that.
Oh
as a
yeah, all the
problem
animals.
In my
later.
house.
No, not in Saren's
it's
house.
Karen's house.
Stop. Did you just say there's an alpaca in my black ass house?
No, in Kira's house, not your black ass house. We wouldn't put
Okay, that's fine then.
No, it's in Kira's house.
It's not really fine, but you know.
But so right now, Kira's house consists of Applejacks and the alpaca, and not Quixote.
Yeah. I mean, they're fine. They got in fine. They were eating some things that
they definitely raided your like granola stash.
Yeah. So I just got the rest of the granola out, put it on the floor, and like left them to it for a while.
Okay. Destroy the
Cat
Illuminati.
sees ghosts.
Cat. Miss Bennett. Give card. Yeah. Oh, okay, cool, we're good. I just want to just remind myself that there's an alpaca in your house.
And a horse. Don't forget Applejack.
And Applejack. I've not forgotten Applejack. Applejack is in fact still in the house. Okay, anyway, back to Sorcha and Verity. You arrive at the Baron's house. Sorcha with your stack of books. Verity, I believe, with the paperwork about the pixie that you had found. Which you had been looking at. at your job before you went to the library. So that was 2 episodes ago. I'm just gonna go back and like I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. It's fine.
Elevator music.
Sorry, I'm making a note to transcribe all season 2 episodes so I can just make notes and shit.
Are they walking together?
Huh?
Are they walking together?
Who's walking together?
Verity and Sorcha.
I mean, you're coming from the same place. And you're going to the same place.
Unless
you would be awkward and like leave separately and then.
Nah. Before Verity can do anything, Sorcha walks right up to the door and starts knocking a lot, like more than is polite, but not enough to be like obnoxious. But it's a little obnoxious because it's more than just like a few knocks. It's like
it's been some doors.
Yeah.
Okay. So the. I think we're talking about the knocking. Do I have a name? Okay, I don't have a name for him. Okay. The door is opened by. Let's go back over here. Baron Maddox's major domo, who I don't think we've met.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, did I name him before in his past?
Probably.
Well, I'm naming him Francis now, so you can deal with it.
I thought his name was Sebastian.
Is that Miss Nancy's major domo, or?
I thought
two of them.
I thought it was Baron Maddox's.
Oh, okay, that's fine. Sebastian's a good enough name. And Sebastian like kind of looks at you, and he's like, "The Baron is currently occupied with your friend."
Oh, that's all right. We were all gonna come in here and talk together.
He makes a face when you say "talk together." He's like, "Sure."
Yes.
I will lead you, and he like turns and like doesn't even say anything as he like leads you to like a side chamber that's like it's a drawing room. It's a very nice drawing room. And he'll be like, "I'll be right back. Please don't damage anything."
Are there books in here? Because if so, Sorcha's already touching them.
Yeah, it's a drawing room. It's full of like, but it's like tabletop books, not tabletop books, like coffee table books, like books that look fancy. They're not.
Sorcha's already touching them.
Okay. Which is why he says don't damage anything. He doesn't even say don't touch things, just don't damage anything.
Of course not, they're books.
And then he like leaves, and then so Saren and the Baron are probably somewhere in his like little suite in his house. And like you hear someone knock on the door. And like it's Sebastian knocking on the door. And the Baron goes to open it. Saren, what are you doing while the Baron is greeting, being informed of his guest?
I am sitting at a table by the window. We actually saw them walk up because we could see over the pathway from where we're eating breakfast. He's got his pants. I've got his shirt.
Okay.
We know that they're there. He is trying to get dressed. I am not going to bother. Good enough. The shirt is long enough.
Okay.
I was busy. I will hopefully be busy again shortly. It depends on what kind of news my friends have brought me.
Okay. As you're leaving, he puts on like slightly more clothes. Like he puts on another shirt. Like he looks at you wearing his shirt and thinks about arguing about getting it back, and just says never mind. So he just picks out a different shirt that doesn't match what he's currently wearing, but it's good enough for his own home. And you do the thing. So, you know, in like really fancy people's houses, they have like Actually, no. You know what? I mean, it's not even a fancy people's house thing. It's just it's like these old people house, old house things. So as you're leaving his room, Piper comes out of her room at the other end of the hallway.
I wave hello to Piper. And then I keep going. I've got people waiting downstairs. That is not my grandchild. This is not my house. I don't have to talk.
That's fair. It's true. You don't have to. The Baron like makes like you ever like again you ever like find out your grandparents are having sex? they both of them make that weird. I found out my grandfather's having sex. My granddaughter knows I'm having sex. Face at one another. Like if this was a TV show, it'd be a freeze frame of like Paper's face, the Baron's face, and then Saren just walking like nothing is going on.
Saren, the image of serenity.
Like completely neutral, like whatever. Don't worry about it. Walking by, and let's see. The Baron like it says like makes like excuse me, we'll talk about this later. Don't or not. We'll never talk about this ever again. Depends on how this goes. And goes to what's the word for it? Down the stairs. Goes to go down the stairs. Come on. Oh, it is. Okay, never mind. So it's now a procession of Saren. So there's now a procession of Saren, Baron, Maddox, and Piper. Two people, not shamefaced, but like making the, if we were making eye contact, we're never gonna make eye contact again face. As they enter the drawing room with Saren, with Sorcha and Verity.
And Sorcha just looks up and she looks at Sarah and she's like, Hi, Sarah. I like your shirt. It's very nice. And then just goes back to her book.
Piper makes this weird
Thank you.
sound.
I've gotten kind of fond of it myself.
Piper makes this weird noise in the back of her throat, like I'm dying. Like the sound a teenager makes when their parents are gross in front of them. Let's see. So that gets the three of you there. Kira, you were heading up. Time skip, you've arrived. You've been led into the drawing room. Everyone's drinking tea. Are you clanging with, like, what's in your bag besides the alcohol?
Just loads of crap. Like little tools, little bits of metal, just everything.
Okay. Nothing, but like not. You wouldn't be make. So you look when you have a bunch of glass bottles together, they make that sound when they bang.
Yeah.
Is it making that noise, or is it just like your?
No, there's probably enough other stuff to like. Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've gathered our entire party here, no one's been kidnapped quite yet. It's on my agenda for next week. I just moved it down. I will get my kidnapping and goddamn you. Recap, I think. Oh, actually, Kira, are you gonna tell them about your new friend? Your mysterious stranger?
Yeah, but probably not when Baron Maddox is here.
Okay. I'm trying to think. I couldn't remember why you were going to Baron Maddox's house, which is really bad. New friend, Nancy.
I thought, weren't we only going there to find Saren? We'd be going there for another reason?
I don't know.
I think we were only going to find Saren.
Oh, yeah, that is what my note says. Oh, I remember. Guys, team, friends. Verity and Sorcho, I forgot, but I think I wrote a note to this. They had discovered that the pixie drugs, the bad stuff, or the good stuff, you don't even know at this point, is
settled and the awkwardness is still
Promise, it's
in
never
the
going.
air.
It's not going anywhere. So
Oh yeah,
my granddaughter found out I'm having sex. I'm gonna die.
Like Sorcha doesn't speak up until the awkward silence reaches a point that increases the awkwardness by like a factor of 2.
Yeah.
So like it is unpleasantly awkward in here, and Sorcha just seems to be completely oblivious, and so she's just going over maps and stuff, and like she's taking out ink and is writing, and it's like on the expensive coffee table, and it's very nerve-wracking for poor Sebastian, which makes things even more awkward.
There's definitely a couple ink stains on this.
No, Sorcha's immaculate.
No, like from like the ink drying and like through the paper, because you didn't put a coaster down.
No, but she does know how to not stain a table.
Okay.
But it
Sebastian
comes
like
close. It comes close.
But yes.
And so Sorcha just looks up from her map and just is blowing on something she just wrote down, and she glances up at Barometrics and back down at the map, and then turns it around and shoves she gets up and starts pushing the entire coffee table right up to him so that he can see the map. She's like, okay, so we're pretty sure we know how the pixie is being moved around.
He's gonna examine the map and he's gonna be like, what are those?
These are the tunnels beneath Ardell. They're even in a pattern. See the pattern?
I see.
It's not perfect every time, but it's almost like a grid. These patterns, and they repeat, which means that you can reasonably assume what some of these other tunnels will look like. It won't be perfect, obviously, but you can get a general idea of the layout, which means that someone who notices a pattern like this could use it to reasonably set up routes to move Pixie around.
He's gonna look at them and be like, those tunnels are what's the word for unstable? Like when you have an earthquake, easily collapsible, structurally unsound. The council has been on and off trying to close them for. He like shakes his head like I don't even know how long. But it hasn't been worth the cost to go down there. Why are you laughing?
Do you think people moving illegal drugs around care about anything like that? That's so funny.
No, he's saying that he doesn't think that people are moving. He thinks that the council. He's saying that the council's been trying to close them, but hasn't. They're too unstable. There's no. It isn't a sustainable long-term plan unless you fix them, and they're too expensive to fix.
Sorcha will just pat him on the shoulder. Considering the limited amount of space we have here on Ardell, I mean, this is prime real estate if you were able to fix up the tunnels.
Yeah, but who would have the money?
Sorcha's just staring at Barometrics.
He's doing a thing where he's staring at you like as he realized that he asked a dumb question, but he can't take it back.
Just imagine how much money could be made with these tunnels. That'd be great, and it would actually put a stop to the illegal trade, because property values, no one wants crime on their property.
He's considering it. He's considering it, like in the oops, come on.
But I mean, and she gets a little serious at that point and draws her finger down on the map. If we were to occupy this layer, then the next layer would be used for the transport, and so on and so forth and so far down. The problem is none of this has been mapped. But if we are able to locate most of the exits using this pattern, then we can block them off, or at least put guards around there and make sure that anyone transporting anything suspicious is caught.
Preferably guards.
preferably guards that don't look like guards, because if the guards look like guards, then
You don't know they're being
the
guarded.
shipments will stop. And then if they don't look like guards, you can apprehend whoever's doing it.
So he's gonna look at both Kira and Piper at this point and be like, I see, we have a new cause to take up. No one likes the smuggling of pixie into the thing that affects both Gellspar and Ardell.
And just think of the new maps that will be made. Sorcha actually squeaks in excitement.
Piper looks at you, Kira, and it's just like, well, that's the second part of our list of things besides making Gellspar on par with pulling Gellspar to par with Ardell. Yes, dealing with the pixie would also probably be helpful.
I think we kind of have to do that before we can make much headway with all of the others anyway. So I guess sorting out the tunnels so stuff can't be brought through would make sense. I think the thing is, I mean, we know who's doing this, right? It's the chasers.
Probably.
But what we need to know is how they're getting this or how they're making it and why it's so rough.
The worrying thing is that it's such strong pixie because it's the purple color. And, you know, crystals that are the purple color are so much more powerful. So what are they doing to get this pixie? That's the big question. And that's the worrying one. And why distribute it? If they have such a strong crystal, why distribute it as pixie? I mean, you could use it for a million other things and make a lot more money.
Kira will take a big sigh and be like, one of the chasers approached me today and I spoke with them. And they were saying that even compared to normal, some of the members are being even more reckless. I feel like there must be something else driving all of this other pixie stuff. There's something else going on underneath it all, right? Sure, the chasers can move stuff around and all of this, but I'm not sure they are the ones making or getting this. I still think someone up here has got something to do with it.
Sounds like we need to find out some new information. I can't wait. Oh, it'll be so fun to actually, we're unraveling a mystery. This is just wonderful, isn't it?
Last time Sorcha said unraveling a mystery, you ended up joining a call, so I'm just going to point that out.
Verity, this is kind of your thing, right? Chasing leads and figuring stuff out. Any thoughts on where to start?
Sorcha is standing uncomfortably close to Verity.
Verity had not been paying attention to anything that they were saying. She was completely in La La Land. So like everybody's talking, Sorcha started up and Verity's brain went, furry friend. I didn't know what a furry
Oh
friend.
yeah, furry friend is in the basement, by the way, but that's okay. Don't worry about it.
Yep, she does not know that.
No, she doesn't know
she's
that.
like, what would furry friend do right now? And then, you know, everybody's looking at her and she's like, yes? What?
Mystery! We have a mystery to solve!
Oh, we got a mystery.
Sorcha grabs her shoulders and gives her a little shake. We're going to solve where the drugs are coming from and put a stop to them, and it'll be great, and then we can make Gellspar also awesome and not terrible, and give a better education and better infrastructure, and then people will be happier, and then we'll have all sorts of new things going on. It'll be an entire new chapter of history written in these.
And she's gonna be like,
written for these two cities.
Yeah. Kira's like,
So
I think you're scrambling.
Sorcha at this point has let her go and is like pacing around the room. She is still talking, just unendingly.
It's like you know that meme where it goes, "Have you ever had sex, but then this?"
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening. So it's just like, sex is great, but discovering new parts of history is even better.
And you're not even sure when she's stopping to breathe because of how much she's rambling.
As Sorcha is calming down, Kira is going to be like, well, to stand to less, I mean, calm for Sorcha standards. Kira's going to look to Verity and be like, so, you okay? What were you thinking about? You live miles away.
Well, I was kind of thinking about furry friend and if furry friend's okay. Okay, and a little bit off the alpaca, but mostly furry friend.
At this, Kira's eyes are gonna go wide, and then look over to Saren in the hopes that, I don't know, maybe she just wasn't listening.
Saren definitely heard about the alpaca.
Maybe they didn't listen.
Saren, you definitely heard about the alpaca just now. There's no going back from that. Saren, you're now
I
aware.
absolutely heard the word alpaca.
Damn.
Saren gets up from their seat at the table and kneels down next to the coffee table to get a closer look at the tunnels that have been mapped out. So, where did you find your entrance, and where's the closest entrance to us now?
At this point, Sorcha will dart over, like, "Oh, we did. I didn't find an entrance. I was talking to one of the students about writing a project about these tunnels and about how they can be used to greater effect." And as Sorcha is going to immediately start rambling about the students' project, but eventually it takes a minute. She's going to wrap around and be like, "And the closest entrances are here. They're here, and here. But this one's kind of far away. It's a bit of a hike. But I mean, if you want to be absolute closest, it's here. But it leads down to this path, which is actually a bit winding and kind of far around. And this one's better, but this one's the closest to Geldspar, and this one's the farthest from Geldspar, and this one is, and she's just sort of, and as she's talking, she's starting to like, she uncaps her pen and starts, labeling some of the major, not necessarily good entrances because they might be collapsed. She doesn't know what condition there are, but in terms of like tactically advantageous. In terms of major parts of Ardell, she's just labeling those.
What about here? And can I like just on the off chance the dead end alleyway that the guy went down, would that be near any entrances to the tunnels?
Yes.
So I'm gonna be like, Security's gonna be like, what about
Well, no, actually no, because okay, let me rephrase it. I said yes, but I was wrong. So you were in Geldspar. The tunnels aren't in Geldspar. They're only above you in Ardell.
Oh, okay.
But there's an exit to a tunnel above where, like if this was it'd be above you.
Yeah.
Or rather, I guess it'd be an entrance, not an exit, because they work both directions. But
yeah,
it would require there be another elevator shaft somewhere over there.
Mm-hmm.
And there are lots of those all over Geldspar to Ardell in varying levels, because Geldspar is basically tethered to Ardell via suspension cables, I guess. So they're really thick and you could hide an elevator shaft in one of them. They're not.
Mm-hmm. So I'll point out this area and be like, I think we should check this one out, maybe. No, actually, no, sorry, I rescind this. She's going to ask if there is an entrance or something there, and then she's just going to go, and then she's going to keep quiet for now.
This part of the city corresponds to that area you're talking about. if we're looking for an entrance or an exit on the bottom of Ardell, then it's going to be a little hard to get to, because you see we have the surface tunnels mapped, and then we have some of the edge tunnels mapped, but the ones that are really low and deep within Ardell, who knows where they go and who knows how to get to them. We have a general idea because of this pattern, this very distinct pattern, but it could, the pattern could change. It could be anything. Who knows what's down there?
Okay, so so from where they're in map, I need to draw a map of this damn town. I should do that. Let me put that on my list of things. draw a map.
Shouldn't there be an optional map in the Emberwind book?
There isn't, not of I'll find it. Anyway, there is an entrance, but like it's sort of, it's not, it's out of the way where Baron Maddox's place is, because like Baron Maddox's, like, they're like levels to Ardell. So like the entrances, the higher up you get, the less entrances there are.
What's wrong, baby? Did you? What? It hurt?
Yeah, my phone.
And so if you go, how would I say this? There's one within walking distance, but not like, it'd be like a quick, like 20-minute jog.
But that doesn't necessarily lead a quick and easy route to where we need to be.
No, but it is in fact the closest entrance.
Well, we have this entrance right here, which is very close if we were to travel along the surface. But this one over here, this one is theoretically a much more direct route to where we need to go. But it's a much longer walk, at least on the surface. We don't know necessarily how long these tunnels are and how long we would be hiking in them, and exactly how these
you should probably get camping
twists and
gear or
turns go.
something.
But it should take us a little while to go down there. Like we will want to bring some food and some water and lots of lights. And I mean, I could make my own lights. I'm quite good at making lights, and Sorcha's just going to be like, there's some smoke rising from her like shoulders and hands and stuff as she says this. But I mean, I digress. We just need some food and some water and some maybe some nice little places to sleep and maybe some bags in case we find anything interesting. Like
camping gear. I believe in camping gear.
What if we find a fossil? Guys, what if we find a fossil?
Last time you said that you ended up in a cult. Please stop trying to join cults.
She didn't talk about fossils last time.
No, but you found that weird thing under. Anyway, it's okay. Oh yeah, there was that weird tunnel underneath the island of Silverglade that you had that one time that you saw.
Sorcha didn't go there. That wasn't Sorcha.
No, that was Kira and Verity when they found Fuzzy Friend way back when.
No, but she will add by grabbing the nearest person. What if there's a portal down there? What if that's where the crystal's coming from? What if it's being accessed through some sort of
Who's making that weird breathing noise?
I don't know. It was probably me.
Oh, okay. No, it was a weird breathing noise. Okay. So you picked the access point basically, but you need to prepare yourself with gear and things, because you don't want to die down there in those tunnels. Are you all going down into the tunnels?
Yes.
Yeah.
No one can stop Sorcha at this point. She's going down in the tunnels.
Okay.
Like Verity's gonna let Sorcha and her, mind
Free in the tunnels.
Go by herself in the tunnel and get completely distracted. No.
It's true. Okay. So we're gonna take a 5-minute break. I think it's. We're gonna take a 5-minute break, and we will be back in 10 minutes, actually, 11:50. But no, I know what it is. It's what's his face snoring in the background. You can't hear, but I can hear it. I was like, what the fuck
I can
is
hear
that
it.
noise?
I can hear.
Okay, anyway, when we get back, I'm still gonna, I need to figure out how to get you into the tunnels and not lost in the tunnels because I need to kidnap Kira next week. Like, I need to kidnap Kira. Like, I keep putting it off. This is like the 3rd week in a row that I've tried to put off kidnapping Kira, and I can't put it off any longer.
I thought it was happening today.
No, I know
Not yet.
I know the exact scene in which you're going to get kidnapped in. I just can't get to that scene because everyone keeps doing other things but leaving Kira by themselves. Wave, goodbye. Yay, we're back, we're back, we're back.
Hello.
Greetings.
Hi, team. So there is no map officially, so I'm gonna have to make one up. So sorry, Derek. You said there's no official map, so now I'm just gonna fuck around and find out. What's the worst that could happen? Let's see.
A lot.
I mean,
That's
yeah.
half the fun.
I mean, yeah, that is half the fun. Fucking around and finding out. Okay.
Elevator music. Da 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 da.
Yes!
Da 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 da.
It's true. It's true.
I know you are not
Da, da,
almost
da,
worlding
da,
it.
da, da, da,
Is that what that is?
da. Yep. La
Yes.
la 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 la. Elmo's World. I sing
Like,
it for my
you couldn't
kids
have
all the
reached
time.
Backyardigans.
That's the first thing that jumped in my head, aside from the party song. And we're not doing the party song. Nope. Mm-mm.
I don't know what that is because I don't have children.
I made it up, so we're not singing it.
Oh, good, even better. Okay, so here's the deal. You collect, through various means and ways, what amounts to camping supplies. The Baron is not going with you because he looks at you, looks at the camping supplies, and says no. Piper considers it, and then the Baron looks at her and goes, no. And she goes, okay, fine, I don't actually know anything about camping or underground tunnels or anything. And agrees that she would probably be less helpful in exploring, in spelunking, than her uncle, grandfather. Despite being younger, she'd still be not as helpful spelunking as. So what's gonna happen is let's see. Piper and the Baron are going to try to, on the upper level in Ardell, figure out who would have, like, not who has the money, because people have the money. The money is not the problem. The money and the ability to not be stupid enough to get caught, to maintain the tunnels underneath Ardell. Like, who's funding the operation? They're gonna try to look into who's funding the operation. While you all go and figure out what's in the tunnels and where they go and if anyone's using them and all that jazz.
Don't worry, guys. I've read plenty of books on camping.
Amazing.
I've never been camping in a day in my goddamn life. I know nothing about camping, so we're not really gonna go camping.
I mean, we kind of were stuck on that other continent for a little bit.
That wasn't camping. That was just being lost in the Central Park.
There was a tiny bit survival compared to books. Yeah.
Sorch has never been camping.
I mean,
Camping's not my
in real life,
favorite.
I've never been camping. I don't understand the idea of going out into nature to sleep out there. Why would you want that? Why would you pay money to do that?
People pay money to camp?
Yeah, you have to pay like camping fees and buy shit. And like, I don't know, camping sounds expensive and gross.
My car is.
I mean, buying the
converted.
equipment is one thing, but people pay money to occupy a spot to camp in.
Yes.
Yes, because you have to.
Yeah.
So that whatever the park or the campsite can be maintained, so that you can actually
that's
go
fair.
and take a shower,
Yeah,
and go
exactly.
and use a real bathroom, or
Because capitalism says you have to pay for nature.
You
or
do
you-
what
it
I
would-
do
for
and
the
convert your
upkeep.
car.
the rangers. Yeah,
Um,
RVs are nice, but I
Mm.
prefer hotel rooms too.
I just need to get the monster guide.
But my
If I
husband
follow
is
the
an Eagle
monster-
Scout, so
Your husband is an Eagle Scout?
yes, he's very campy.
Never.
We're talking about camping a lot.
Okay, cool. I have a bunch of things. Oh, we're gonna get a snail. No, we're not. Never mind. I got excited for nothing. I'm just gonna borrow that. Give me 2
Elevator
seconds to find a
music.
thingamabob that can eat you. Sorry, I'm just looking for things to eat you. It's okay, don't worry about
Wait,
it.
hold on. I was only half. Oh, you're looking for what?
I'm looking for things that can eat you. It's fine, don't worry about it.
Cool. No, I heard. Okay, as long as I heard you correctly. God damn it.
Yeah. just some little snacky snacks.
This is why you have Sorsha, who is bringing
Just little snacky snacks to like
lanterns, like oil lanterns and stuff as well.
Joke's on you because they're attracted to light.
I'm expecting giant cave worms.
Well, we know giant cave worms. Disgusting.
Giant cave ants.
I cannot say anything negative about that particular statement.
No more centipedes though that can pop into portals. Okay.
I can't guarantee that one either.
Sorsha wants to learn how to make portals. And if someone doesn't teach her properly, she's going to try and figure it out herself, which is going to be immeasurably worse.
Right. I got one of those. I have one of those. I have one of those. Cool. We have all of them. Oh wait, I feel like I missed one. How did I get
We need to find an ooze, like a cave Roomba.
cave Roomba? What?
Well, the ooze would pick everything up, right? It's like a Roomba.
That is how an ooze
okay,
works.
that makes sense.
Oh, but now I want to put like a little cardboard shark fin on it and just watch it like ooze around the room and bounce off corners. Everyone I want to ooze with a shark fin.
I'm not gonna give you an ooze. Oozes are the devil.
Okay, but see now I'm feeling picked on. Like,
I'm sorry.
as an alpaca and a stolen horse that unstole itself and then restole itself, and Verity has a giant wolf that y'all keep pretending is a cat, and I can't have one.
It's not a wolf. It's a cat. It's a coyote.
Little shark fin taped to his little oozy back. I see how it is. Okay, that's fine.
Okay, so anyway, you've arrived at the entrance to this tunnel. And I'm gonna say, because remember it was like between 3 and 5 earlier. It is now later in the day because you decided to do this like the day of, so it's definitely nighttime when you're going down into these dark tunnels. It's fine, don't worry about it. Nothing bad will happen.
That's what Sorsha said.
Yeah, exactly.
It said no such thing.
It's totally what she would have said, though. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's
don't
dark
worry
down
about
there, anyways, right?
Yeah, exactly.
She'd never say nothing bad will happen, though. Because something bad might happen.
Nothing worse will happen. How about that? Nothing worse.
Don't say that either.
God, you have no faith in me. No belief in my ability to not murder you. It's
Nope.
fine.
We have no belief in that.
Let's see. So, entering this tunnel, it's the thing about this tunnel cave system underground thing is, it's not what you would call hidden, so much as you would look at it and go, yeah, I'm not going down that alley. Like, imagine how to describe like a gross, like burnt out, knocked down, abandoned building, but like less of a building and more of a shack. That someone's like put up some hazard tape on, says do not enter, do not cross, safety hazard, enter at your own risk type deal. Like the very blatant stay away from these you meddling children type signs, but also you could smell the like rot and gross scent from a distance. So it's actually probably legit. Like it's a combination of stay away you meddling children, but also you could probably get tetanus from touching something down here. Yeah, beware of falling stones. Please don't turn on any of the lights.
And
There's a
that's a quote from a military army base in 2000, Fort Benning.
I believe it.
inside one of the barracks. It says, "Don't go up one higher. Beware of fallen stones."
I believe it. I 100% believe that that's the thing because that sounds like the U.S. military. And Colorado, I want to say. Is that where Fort Bennett is, Colorado, or something like that?
It's half in Georgia and half in Alabama.
Oh, that Fort Bennett. Never mind. Wait, you're falling? Okay, never mind. I figured they'd say beware of burning swamp.
It's inside the barracks, and it's in multiple languages, including in Arabic lettering. And it's when you go up to the 3rd floor, that's when it showed up, and I was like,
yeah, okay. So, it's like basically like imagine like you know like when you go to a park and like they have those signs that say don't skate, don't bike, don't do all these things. It's basically a sign that has a bunch of don't do all of these things listed in varying like pictographs. It's a long list. It's a very long list. I'm assuming none of you read it.
Sorcha reads it. Sorcha reads everything.
Well, no, it's not words. It's pictures.
Sorcha reads it. Sorcha reads everything.
Okay. So it's like don't turn on any. Don't leave lights burning. Don't touch anything. Don't step in any water puddles. Do not drink any of the water that you come across, even if it looks not stagnant. Like it's something probably lurking in there. This has been not quarantined. Closed off for destruction, but like the date for when it's supposed to be destroyed is like several years ago. And like someone's like put like a sticker over the year, like they're trying to like keep updating the year, but like no one's gotten around to doing the thing. And someone finally just like crossed out the year and just had this like no year. It's just X'd out in red marker. So
you'd think that something this decrepit wouldn't be under Ardell, but here we are.
Yeah, it's like it's in a part of Ardell that's like not old Ardell, but like old Ardell. Like you know, like let me think.
So not old Ardell, old Ardell.
Yeah, it's like the part of Ardell that like when they first started building Ardell. This is where they started at, and then they never got around to they found bigger, better things and just kind of abandoned this stuff. For the most part, most of it's been torn down and replaced with bigger, better, shinier things. But there's some places that they just haven't gotten around to dealing with because they moved on to bigger, better things. And why look back at the past? And most of it, you know, has been like closed off and like don't touch that. It probably has miasma down there, and you probably can't breathe the air. If you die, it's not our fault. We waive all liability if you go down here because we told you not to. Who wants to go first?
Sorcha's already in the tunnel.
Okay. Sorcha have a light.
She is her own light. She's an ardent.
Right, but I'm okay. That's okay. So I'm gonna say I need marching orders.
I'm behind Sorcha.
Are we talking? Are the tunnels narrow? Like, are we talking like Space Hulk narrow?
No, we're talking maybe 2, maybe 3 really small people wide. Like, actually, hold on a second. How wide is a subway?
So we've got Sorcha, Saren, Kira
It's
probably
about
go
8
after
feet
Saren.
wide. Is that right? No, that sounds wrong.
Oh, like 8 feet is pretty decent.
Is 8 feet? No, because I'm 5. Well, somewhere between like 6 and 8 feet wide, depending on where you are in the tunnel. Yeah, that sounds about right. That's about as wide as the subway platform.
So we could go next to each other.
You could all go in a straight line. You'd definitely be touching the walls on both sides if you all did it.
So I think I'm in the back. If we're going in a little square, I'm in like the back corner, opposite to where Sorcha is, and I've got like something from my pack that's just kind of glowy.
Okay.
Rigged up a
and so
little
I'm assuming
like thing and a
you're up
battery
next
on
to
the
Sorcha?
outside.
Yeah, I'm gonna be behind in the very, making sure and
Oh, so you're
covering
diamond
everybody's
shape.
back.
Okay. You're gonna say so. It goes Sorcha, Saren, Kira, Verity. Correct?
That works.
And as far as supplies,
Oh, here, let me go like that. It goes like that.
basic camping supplies, food, water,
Yeah.
you know, extra paper
How
for
long are
Sorcha
you
to write
planning on
on,
being down here, by the way?
extra oil for the lanterns.
Well, see, I don't know. I have no idea how big it is, but probably at least 2 nights.
Okay.
At least.
Let me draw a circle.
But, bring more than 2 nights worth of food and water just in case.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and like chalk.
okay,
Absolutely
yeah.
chalk, just in case.
Definitely.
'Cause, I mean, you don't want to
get lost.
Yeah.
This is not going to be a maze. There will be no sphinx in this tunnel. There will be no riddles to be answered in this tunnel. There will be no life or death riddles. There will be no life or death riddles in this tunnel.
I'm so good at riddles, though.
Do you want life or death riddles? Is that what you're saying? What I'm hearing is you want me to put your life on the line for a riddle that you may not answer, and then it could kill you and eat you.
The answer's 42.
No, it's not.
I mean, I'm telling you, yeah, I could do it, but no, that probably seems unfair to everyone else.
I mean, listen, it's one riddle for the team, but not one riddle per person. Unless you want to sacrifice someone and then...
I mean, do we really need the whole team? do we really need the whole team? Because fun riddles.
I mean, it's true. I could probably look up some riddles.
No.
That means drop the riddle people through a hole in the ground, and they can save their own riddle to survive. Well, the other people keep moving on.
The answer is fire. That is Sorcha's answer to the riddle. Fire.
It's fireproof. It's fire retardant, actually.
Well, she's got those hot blue flames.
It's fire retardant.
Well, what if she douses it in oil first?
I think that's still fire retardant. I think that's how that works.
But not if the oil can soak through.
I don't know. I actually have to figure this out. Can you set a phoenix on fire?
Yes, because the phoenix burns itself.
Yeah, but can it die from being on fire?
Yes.
Can you burn
It's
a phoenix?
Sorcha.
And then it will come straight back.
Yeah, but it doesn't.
Wait, sorry. I love how if you Google, can you set a phoenix on fire, it takes you to the phoenix.gov fire site for Arizona.
Oh my god.
The city of Arizona. That's not what I was asking.
Okay, the letter agencies are coming for Imani.
I know. Listen. Okay. Anyway. Back on task. Come on, pull it together, team. So you enter the cave, the tunnels. You can tell that they have this particular entrance, for the most part, is pretty abandoned. Like, if anyone's been in here recently, they didn't touch anything. Like, yeah, there are like some footprints, but like you can't tell how old they are. Like, the dust is thick, it's kind of sticky down here. I definitely wouldn't touch the walls. If you put chalk to the wall, it's kind of moist, and I use the word moist deliberately here.
Ew.
Sorcha, uses fire to dry the wall before putting chalk down.
It's not that kind of moist. It's like the walls are secreting liquid.
Sorcha still tries.
It dries for a second, but it's still you can still see the shine of something left. Slugs.
Yeah.
You know that slimy shit that they put off that's their whatever.
The mucus.
It's mucus.
Really, yeah.
The mucus, yeah. So you know how the mucus dries places and it gets shiny. So when you set the walls to heat, it dries like mucus, but then
no. We're in the layer of the glass.
Just as an aside for describing where you.
I'm in a what? No.
Keep your eyes peeled for an amethyst, guys.
I don't know what that is.
Ooh.
Am I really the only one who read Del Toro Quest as a kid?
I don't know what that is.
Yes.
Hold on, I want
But
to know.
an amethyst is something purple. Okay, I can look for something purple.
Yeah, I mean, Glus. I mean, I know what Amethyst is. It's my It's my.
Just.
Oh, what the fuck is that? What is that? Why are there teeth like that? What the fuck is that? No, what the fuck?
You looked at the glass, didn't you?
I'm sorry. Everyone needs to look at this. What the fuck is that? What the actual fuck is that?
It's the glass.
I don't like it. I don't like it at
It's
all.
awful.
I didn't need that in my life.
It's absolutely awful. Here, I'll put it in
No,
Zoom.
I don't want to see more of it. I don't want to see more of it.
I'll put
Have you
it
seen
in
the
Zoom.
real? Have you seen
Worst
the real
things have
life
happened.
version of that?
Huh?
You seen the real life version of that?
No, I don't want to see a real life version of that. What the hell is wrong with you people?
I just put it in Zoom so you guys
No, I'm not
can
going to
see
look at it. You cannot make me.
Okay,
Everyone
absolutely.
hasn't seen it.
Warning for people. Click this link at your own risk if I'm allowed to put a link.
I think you are. I think you're an adult in our channel. You can totally.
Okay, but just yeah, it's yeah.
I hate it. I hate everything about this. I've been there for months.
Ah,
I bet this fucking
Nightbot
Australian.
said no,
She
it
is
was
fucking
gross.
Australian. Of course she's Australian. Australians would be like that. It's not cute, Robin.
Oh,
I
it's
don't know
just
what you're talking
it's just a lamprey. It's fine.
Anyway, let's stop giving me nightmares before I decide to let that thing eat you. And I have Nightbot. How do I make Nightbot shut up? How do I tell Nightbot to go away?
It's okay. I did it. I think it still let me post the link.
Oh, no, it did let you
told
still
me
put it,
off.
but I went
Yeah,
to,
yeah,
I don't,
yeah.
want- yeah. Okay,
It's
anyway,
just yelled at
I'm
you for making
naughty.
it yucky. That's
Yeah.
why.
Which is fair. Lampreys are terrifying.
Also, I just love how the lady who wrote this book is Australian because fuck that shit.
They're really good books.
But I know she's Australian because only Australians would put something out like that.
Well, yeah,
Australian
but
goes,
they're
yeah, let's
really
give children
they're-
nightmares.
The books are so good, though.
I'm good without murder slugs. Anyway, so in our caves, there are no sharp teeth little murder slugs quite yet.
Oh, little that thing's the size of a double-decker bus.
Okay, that's even worse. You're not making this better. You have not made this situation any better.
no.
Oh, I need to get the thingamabob. Oops, I forgot. Sorry, Keem. I forgot one of my murderous friends. I need something that lives in mines, caves, and wait, mines, caves, and what's the other place? Mountains. There it is. Okay, I got them all. Now I have all my murderous friends together. Yay. Okay, so you traverse this place, and as you get like deeper in, you're still marking the wall, so you're not like lost or anything, and you're definitely mapping as you go. It's pretty not terrible to map, because there are very few branching paths per se. Like you might come across one every once in a while, but like it's not an overwhelming amount where you're like, oh god, I have to go down this path and come back and circle. Like you don't have to do that. And it almost feels like maybe this was only built by maybe like 2 or 3 things that occasionally ran into one another, as opposed to a bunch of things that ran to each other all the time. You know what I mean?
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
So as you're like down here, marking and mapping, it gets a little putrid. The further you go from where you started, the worse the smell that you smelled in the beginning gets. But like it's not like gagging bad, but like if it kept going, it'd be gagging bad. Like you know, like the beginning smells of like a kitten having a poop.
No.
No, a small baby having a poop.
No.
It's that weird. It smells
All of
kind
the
sweet
above.
and then gets worse. Like it smells like what's that? What is that stuff that gives you talcum powder? It smells like talcum powder, but then it gets worse. Like the talcum powder is hiding. Actually, you know what it's like someone sprayed perfume to mask a bad scent, but the perfume is wearing off.
Oh, okay.
Where your brain has like your brain goes, I know in a second something terrible is gonna happen. I smell something terrible, but it hasn't quite gotten to that. But like the further into these caves you get, the more the perfumey scent goes away. Like you're getting closer and closer to this is cat poop smell. If you don't know anything about cat poop, it smells like murder because it's meant to defend them from predators by making their poop smell like something you don't want to be near. It's just a defensive mechanism of most small creatures. Poop smells like death. Don't go near me. Clearly I am bad. And do you maintain this pattern for the entire time that you're walking?
For a good bit. I mean, Sorcha's just going to keep using fire to, like, get rid of anything in the way.
You haven't run into anything.
Perhaps the fire is making the air smell better.
No, it's not.
Literally
It has
burning
no
the smell
effect
out of
on
the
the
air.
air. It has, like, if your fire gives off a scent, you might smell it, but, like, it doesn't make it better and or worse. Like, it's not like you set something, it's not like you set trash on fire. But it's definitely not making it better.
Like, if the dust is burning, there's a faint smoky smell.
Of talcum powder, yes.
Is burning talcum powder better than this cat poop smell?
Barely.
Then she's going to be doing that.
Okay. I need Verity, buddy, oh pal, oh friend.
Yes.
You're in the back of the line
Yes.
by yourself,
Yes.
all in your lonesome. What is that? Are you gonna? No, you're not gonna let me hover. God damn it. Hold on a second. I'm just gonna knock everything over. I'm just gonna knock everything over. Ah, damn it. I need to find a thing in this book. Actually, I think it might be this book. I might have lied to myself. Okay, I did find it. Okay, let's see. I want to go to that one. And I want to go. No. Sorry, 1 second while I find something. Also, we need to level up. I forgot that we were supposed to do that like ages ago, team. We'll do that later today.
I finished doing that already.
Oh, good. Even better.
Oops.
It's okay. I'm not gonna kill you
It's
yet.
supposed to be rank 3.
That sounds about right.
I think I put tier 3 on there, but I'm not sure if I did anything.
Okay. Sorry, I'm looking for the thing to tell me what something does. Physical represents I need an intelligence roll from you.
Okay.
It should be. Let's see. Where is that on your sheet? Am I blind?
So like,
Hold on a second. Am I looking at this right?
because isn't that like focus or
The
something?
blue one.
Resistance, insight, knowledge, men?
Knowledge.
Knowledge. All right.
I don't know why that's written like that. Maybe the sheet changed and I didn't notice.
Oh, I did good.
Did you?
It's
Okay.
a 2.
Oh, you
It's
did
a
really good.
2.
Okay. So you feel something standing aggressively close.
Like somebody is staring, like close to me, but I can't see them.
Close to you, but like if you turn around, like if you look over your shoulder, you don't see anything. Like you, or then you only see dark because there's no light behind you.
Okay. So she's like, this is so weird.
Actually, I lied to you. It should have been an insight roll, but never mind. It's fine.
I was like, can't believe. What? Does it feel like somebody is right here and I can't see them?
It
Hey,
feels
Scorcher,
it feels
I need some
like-
light.
Oh, okay. Dice roll when we need it. Okay.
You need light?
Yes, please don't set me on fire, but it just feels like somebody is standing close to me and I can't see nothing behind me. This is just something is off.
Okay. Sorcher will just like step back and just hold her hand out, and there's just so much fire.
You hear the click clackety skittering sounds of bugs.
But I can't-
Actually, no. You know what it sounds like? It sounds like sharp, pointy things against rock. I guess is the best way to describe it. So like crab sounds.
Is it a big bug sound or a little bug sound?
It's a lot of bug sound, or one large bug sound. I don't know how you describe that. How would you describe that sound?
Well, is it a, or is it a?
It's the second one.
That's a teeny, lots of feet.
Yeah, not lot. Like something with a lot of something. Either one thing with a lot of feet or a lot of little feet.
Okay.
So,
But we can't see it in the light that the fire has.
No, you definitely didn't see. Like you saw. If you saw anything, it was like a shadow move deeper into the darkness.
Okay, something yucky is following us.
huh. Well, I mean, I could take some of our spare oil and put it on the walls and the floor and light it, and we can keep walking, and that might keep it at bay for a while. That's a good idea. Animals don't like fire, after all. Fire's scary for them. I'm not scared of fire, though. I like fire.
And what if it can climb?
Fire.
What if it can climb? Are you going to set the ceiling on fire too?
Yes.
I'm not sure that this is a good idea.
You're not saying no. I'm going to say that. You did not say no just now.
No, I did not say no. Is there moss or anything on these walls that could take the fire further than, the area where she plans
You don't know
to
what
set
that
it?
mucusy stuff does.
Sorcerer
Okay.
has burned the mucusy stuff already. It does not.
It didn't appear to spread. No.
Okay.
Well, Sorcerer's
Well-
already taking some oil out and putting a line of it across the floor and splashing the walls and getting some on the ceiling and.
Is anyone going to stop Sorcha from setting everything on fire?
No, I'm going to back
Baron?
it up though. Back it up.
There is nothing we can do to stop Sorcha setting fire to everyone except
As soon as
so
she
we're
says
not
she's
in the
gonna
way.
set a fire, just move.
Back it up.
Everyone just moves.
We all immediately
Back it up.
take a few steps back, just like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so even Sorcha backs up and then she snaps her fingers and lights the burning ring of fire.
So I'm not gonna say you hear something so much as this, like, when you that deeply uncomfortable feeling that happens when chalk goes on chalkboard wrong.
Yeah.
It's not like a sound; it's like a feeling in your brain.
Yeah.
That's what you hear, feel, whatever it is, reverberate through like your entire being. Like something just like scratched its claws very unhappily against the chalkboard. Oh.
Well, then maybe you shouldn't have been following us like that. It's rude.
You hear nothing in response.
What are you doing with my aunt, Variant?
Do you continue forward?
There's a fire behind us.
I mean,
so
yeah,
yes.
there's a fire
I
behind
mean,
us.
you can't go backwards. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase it. You cannot go backwards. Let me see something.
Yeah.
What does it look like? Why are you giving me my thing? I want my thing. Oh, because I spelled it wrong.
If it doesn't leave us alone, we probably should go to the surface and then go and get something a little more heavy duty and then come down here and then put out some bait traps.
Oh yeah.
Has this been here the whole time?
Eh?
Has it or
And-
has it? Are you asking me or telling me?
Kira's sort of musing this. Like, I can't believe all of this stuff has just been here and we've never known about it.
I mean, I'm assuming that as the voice of God is going to tell you, assume that anyone has gone down here who was not in the know has been eaten.
Mm-hmm.
Like bones and all. You definitely have not come across a single corpse.
I would like that not to happen, Sorcha. Set fire to everything. I'm okay with that.
Really? I can do that. I'm very good at that.
Oh, that's funny.
I brought lots of extra oil for lanterns, but we don't need lanterns. I have fire.
I mean, yes, that is true. So, do you continue forward, right? You continue moving forward?
Yes, and
Yeah.
Sorcha puts the occasional fire ring behind them.
Are you still in the same formation?
Sorcha would stay forward for the most part and then go to the back to put a fire ring occasionally.
Do you want to go to the back, Sorcha? You can cover that and we'll head up the front.
But I'm the one with the light.
I've got a little light as well. It's not quite as good as your fire, but it's something. Means you can cover if anything's is going to catch up with us.
Okay.
Okay.
We need to go down this path probably the next time we get to the fork. That way, if we go back up, then we can go back up and not get stuck in the tunnels, and that'll be good because they're on fire, and also there's skittering in them. And no one told me anything about skittering. What we need to do about skittering is we need to get some bug repellent.
I love how
bug
you think it's
poison.
bugs.
Sounds like chitin. Sounds like
well, how about we just move kind of quick and then hopefully we never encounter it. You can yell out which direction we're going because I did not memorize the map.
So as you're going, you come to so you've come across a couple of these, but this is probably the biggest one you've seen. It's like a fork, where it's like you come into a thing and there's two different ways you can go, but like it's a pretty big open, like a atrium, I guess, foyer area that like it looks like three things collided in one place, made a giant circle, whole area thing, and it went off their separate directions, basically. So it's kind of like a what do you call an open space in a cave? What do you call an open space in a tunnel? A cave, right?
Cavern, maybe?
Yeah, it's like a cavern. It's not a very big, deep cavern. I need everyone to make an insight roll. Charity, no. You also have rerolls. You also have like a shit ton of rerolls.
It's like I have a 14 in that. I would like to reroll that one.
Okay, go for it. Okay, so that's a reroll.
Here we go.
So you got 4.
I've lost one. I can't find it. Insight. Where's my freaking insight?
His insight's actually very
I found
good,
it.
so
well, that's it.
I don't.
Well, you're still thinking about the Baron.
I don't know what I'm thinking about. My whole. Oh no.
If you want to use your reroll, you have 13 of them. You have 5 of them. I'm lying to you.
Have you changed from the power suit since we came down here? Or are you? Oh no, sorry, from the t-shirt.
Did you put pants on?
Did
Sarah,
I
you wearing
put
pants?
pants on? I'm wearing pants, but I'm still wearing his shirt. I stole his shirt for luck.
Okay.
Which apparently I'm not having since I've lost my spot where I don't even know what I rolled. All of a sudden, everything's disappeared off the side of my screen, and now I can't.
Oh, you
need to
18.
refresh.
Would you like to re-roll? You failed your roll by a lot, I think.
By a lot. Oh, awesome.
you need to refresh to
You can
get
re-roll.
Yeah,
you
I'm
have like 5
refreshing
of
it
them.
now.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I'm gonna try one re-roll.
Okay.
Let's do. You could just please get
Yeah, you all noticed the thing. The ceiling is moving in a really gross, creepy way.
No.
But like not like a squishy way, like a have you ever come across Have you all been to the beach before?
Mm-hmm.
So you know, like when a group of seagulls find a thing and they all kind of like converge on the thing.
Yes.
It's like that, but it's a dark black mass on the ceiling.
And are we the thing that everything is converging on?
No, it's like they're not. What's the word? Why are you making faces there? I can't hear you. You're muted, I think.
I can hear everything double.
Oh, did you unmute
I
yourself
thought it was
somewhere?
just me.
I don't hear everything double, but I can't ever hear. I only ever hear you.
Give me a second.
Double?
We're hearing something through someone.
I don't know. I don't hear anything through anyone. So, did you unmute a tab?
Nope.
Did you unmute roll 20?
Oh yeah.
Might be roll 20.
Yeah, is roll 20 muted? Is it that? Was that what it was? You're still muted. I still can't hear you. Like you're saying all these things.
I just muted the Roll20 tab. So
Oh,
yes,
okay.
that fixed it. Thank you. That was
Okay,
like
yeah. Roll 20 when you open it has unless you turn it off forever and ever, will automatically turn your mic and camera on. It's really fucking annoying. Anyway.
Okay, there we
dice
go.
rolling going, or do we have a poll? No, there's no poll. What do you mean a poll? What would there be a poll? Poll for what? For what's in the ceiling? No, it's an angry mass of birds or bird-like creatures.
Converging on something in the ceiling and
Well,
going
no, they're not
crazy.
converging on something on this. I said it's like they're converging, but like it's just a mass, a large
Okay.
mass of flapping birds, but like silently flapping birds, as they like it's combination like a swarm.
Are they bats?
No, they are not bats.
I'm not a fan of that.
They look like this. They look like this. They look kind of wet, honestly.
Do they seem like they have paying any attention to us, notice us or anything?
I wouldn't say that they're not paying attention to you.
I'm gonna
You
look
can't
back
really
at
tell because they don't
Soldier
really have eyes.
and be like,
Yeah, this is what they look like. I'm gonna put it in Discord chat because that's easy. I don't feel like doing the thing. I do the thing.
Yeah, because when you say look here, I have to check like 5 chats if you don't tell me
Discord
which one.
chat. And then I'm gonna put it in. I'm now gonna use the link from Discord chat.
Oh, that's pleasant.
Yeah. It's a bird.
so insects behind us, behind the fire.
Hopefully.
Birds about to crap on our heads.
Yes. Definitely.
How's Saren doing? This is all way too many animals.
There's a lot of animals here.
I am kind of pushing towards the edges of the cavern. I don't trust those things over our head, but I'm not pushing close enough to actually touch the walls. I'm trying to flatten myself sideways.
Trying to inch as far away from the birds as you can. Yeah, the birds, who has light?
me.
And Sorcha. Yeah, let's see. You walk into I'm gonna say, it's been like maybe a minute, probably less, since you entered this little enclave area. You pretty much immediately notice the birds when you come in. That's why I made you do the insight check right away. I want Kira and Sorcha to give me acrobatics rolls. Because you are going to, the birds are going to turn on you.
Can Sorcha just light herself on fire?
I mean, yes, that's not going to get you out of the dodge roll.
I immediately tuck and roll.
Is it a dodge roll or an acrobatics roll?
Oh, acrobatic, sorry. Kira, you managed to dodge being dive bombed by the bird, but it's circling back around. They are like a swarm of them are circling back around, coming at you. Kira, Sorcha, if you were on fire, a lot more of the birds are attacking you than they are. A lot more of the birds are coming to investigate the source of this bright light, that are going to after Kira. Verity, Saren, the birds have come. Home to roost.
They seem to like the light, maybe maybe less fire.
Sorcha's going to throw a vial of oil and then set that on fire. So a distance behind them.
Is Sorcha still on
That
fire?
is the opposite of less light.
She's not on fire. She's moving away from the fire now.
Okay, so it's all the lights except for that one thing on fire. Has that happened?
Mm-hmm.
I'll turn off my light as well.
Okay, I need to do 2 things. Oh wait, where's my tab at?
So hopefully they're dive bombing a puddle of flaming oil.
Hold on a second. I need to check something against everyone's characters. Okay, Arnica, we need to fix your character sheet. Yeah, Arnica, we need to fix your character sheet. Yeah, Arnica, okay. Arnica, unfortunately, unfortunately, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
Did you just
I'm
kill
worried
him?
about it now.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm worried about it now.
Oh wait, how do I spell that?
That
That word.
Can't do anything that you can't
say it out loud.
spell. I've got that. Like, that's been a rule since I was like 18 years old. That was one of the first rules I put into my life. You can't do anything to me you can't spell.
I did spell it. I spelled it right.
Shit.
Wait, what happened?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. So as the room goes dark, all the bird-like creatures, like they swarm the fire, and imagine. It doesn't even. I'm not even saying it douses the flames. It like.
But it's flaming oil.
No. It's not like it douses. It's like a shadow encompasses the flame until there is no light left. It's like they ate the light out of the fire. Like they have devoured the flame. And specifically not the flame itself, but the source of light. Like the way light happens. I don't know how science works, but the light is gone. Like you don't know this, but if you touch the fire, it is still hot. It would still burn you. It is just no longer giving off light.
Did I see that right? Did those things just like eat light?
Well, no. It appears to you like they ate the fire. Like they have
The fire,
they
okay.
domed
Ate the fire.
But like if you went over and touched it, I'm saying, and like it would be there's still fire underneath it. I would not advise touching it.
Sorcha will snap her fingers and try to relight it.
It's like pouring water into a colander.
I don't want to I don't know. But what if these things eat fire? What if that makes them stronger? And now we're just feeding them lots of fire.
But I need a little bit of light so I can take notes. Sorcha's furiously taking notes whenever there's a little bit of light.
How about we go to a different cavern where they're not?
So yeah, you can go back the way you came, which is also on fire. Though if you look down there, it's like less bright than it previously had been, but it's still lit. Like it's not.
I'm gonna look around for like another way out and go. This
but
way.
there's two tunnels that you saw when you came into the cavern.
Yeah. Okay. Left.
So it's like left or right.
You're gonna head whatever way would be shorter way out.
Out or out of this room.
Out. Like
I'll say right because I like right hand turns.
Switch is also going to pull out like it's camping equipment, like a bag.
Yeah. Okay.
And just be like, we need to put one in the bag so that I can study it.
You would like to try to kidnap one of the birds. I'm not gonna stop you.
We are not going to take one of these birds. Come on. And in the like,
easy. Look.
I will grab
Sorcha's-
Sorcha's elbow
No,
and
look,
like drag.
Can I borrow
towards-
your light for a second? It's
No,
not
it will
fire.
come and maybe it will eat it. Let's.
No, it won't. Look. Watch. And I'm assuming it's like a burlap sack. Linen sack.
Ah,
Okay. Sorcha will pester you a lot to get the light.
oh,
I'm not going to stop
I
you
will
attempting
give,
to stuff
like-
a bird in a bag.
I will give like. I basically am like, okay.
Watch. If we take the light and we put the bag over it like this, we can make it look like the light is inside the bag, but it's not. I'm holding it on the outside of the bag. It's shining through the bag, and then they'll fly into the bag, and then we can close the bag, and the light is still here. We still have the light. It's fine. It's fine.
That part is less of. I mean, I do.
How cruel is that? You want to take that poor bird who lives in the dark up to the bright world, and you're trying to give Saren another heart attack.
You're worried about the bird. What if it eats all of the light in the world, and then everything is no? Okay, I'm gonna go check out this way, and I'm gonna like in the slight bit of light that's behind. I'm gonna like try and move along to see what
Go
might
towards
be
the right.
through. No, I'm going away. I'm going to look down the left tunnel and be like,
Oh, okay. Well, the right tunnel's the
Sorcha-
way out, definitely.
Sorcha is taking a minute to like.
Kiri did not actually read the map.
Okay.
So, yeah, she's just going
Okay, so
to a way
actually,
out
you
of
know
this
what's, you know
room.
what's happening? You know what's gonna happen, team? One, Sorcha, I'm gonna need a sleight of hand roll for you, as many as it takes for you to shove a bird in a bag, or until you decide to quit. Secondly, it's dark, so understand that it is like you were in a cave with no light except for like vaguely behind you. So you can't really, like, you can sort of like, it's like your eyes have adjusted to the light, to the lack of light, so you can sort of see the outlines of one another.
It took her 3
Yeah,
tries.
Okay.
I'm imagining like as the light is flickering behind, I'm using that tiny amount of light to see where the
You only had 2
like-
re-rolls, but I'm gonna let you have that.
Oh, dang it.
way out is, and then
Well, if I had 2 rerolls, then that's.
Yeah, you're
that
fine.
is
That's what I'm
enough.
saying. Yeah, you could
You did
re-roll
it.
twice.
you have a bird in a bag.
You now have a bird in a bag.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go up, and then I'm gonna go, oh god, and then as I get closer, I'm gonna like just put my hand on the side, on the wall that's kind of possibly yucky, and then see if I can like basically I'll guide myself around with that, and just when I get to the edge, kind of try and shine a light a bit sneakily around the corner, just to check there isn't more birds.
Wait, what?
Oh no.
You're going down the left tunnel and you're pointing a light around the corner, correct?
Yeah, I'm feeling my way up, and then I'm gonna just like, well, I'm gonna listen, and then if I can't
You don't
hear anything,
Well, you hear
um,
nothing that you haven't already heard. Let me rephrase
Yeah.
that statement.
I'm gonna do a quick shine of my light thing, and then turn it off. So like, I'm gonna like flash it basically,
Yeah.
see what I can see, and then turn it off again.
More tunnel.
Okay. This way seems clear. I'm gonna say to the guys behind, let's leave the birds. Sorcha, do you have what you need?
Yes, and she'll hold up the bag bird.
But the bag. Okay. So understand that it is dark. You cannot see anything except the vague idea of the people that you were with. Verity. You are no longer in touching distance of anyone in your party. Because. Okay, is that rerolls for one for everyone? Hold on, let me put I'm keeping updating the chart.
1 reroll for everyone.
Okay, 5, 7, 1, 5. So.
For each of the players.
Oh, never mind. Okay, I only have 4.
Nice try.
Nice try.
Okay, so, Verity. You hear, like, the vague scuffling sound of Sorcha shoving a bird in a bag. You saw Kira, the vague shape of Kira go towards the left, and then you saw a flash of light and then nothing, and then the sound of Kira saying, "It's clear."
We need
Theron was dodging birds, and then the lights went out, and so now you are pretty sure the closest person to you is probably Saren. not sure, but like if you reach out and touch the body, it would probably be them, but you don't know. But definitely not Theron, not Sorcha or Kira. What do? You are in about this middle-ish area of this cave, tunnel area thing, and it's dark, and Sorcha's shoving a bird in the bag.
Yeah, this whole discussion is probably like, and it ended with her like,
There's a bird in the bag. The bird is in the bag. There's nothing you can do to stop that.
nope, that's this. All right. Kira said it's all clear. That means there was a problem there, so she's gonna start slowly moving in the direction of Kira's voice.
Okay. Is everyone moving towards Kira's voice?
Once the bird is in the bag, sort of.
The bird is in the bag. You've tied the bag. The bird is very unhappy. If the bird could get out of this bag, it's going to commit murder. And I don't mean that in a crow joke way. I mean that in like a legitimate murder way.
Sorcha is wrapping the bag around itself to just like keep the bird's wings like pinned down so that it doesn't hurt itself.
Are you trying to
no.
what is that word? Swaddle the bird?
Yes.
The bird has been swaddled. It's very unhappy swat. Like it's not. Think about it. So you know how birds make noises. This thing isn't making noise per se, but you can tell that its mouth is opening. Like you can see the imprint of its mouth in the bag making. I'm not plotting a goddamn thing except kidnapping Kira.
Sorcha's gonna be like, okay, guys, I got the bird. We can leave now.
Well, you went left. Sorcha and Verity, at the very least, have gone left, which is not the exit.
Sorcha's just calling out, come over here, guys. I can't see you because it's dark, but this is the exit. I've got the way out. I have the map. Guys.
You're now going to play a very skilled game of Marco Polo and hope whatever was in the tunnel does not come find you instead of you finding Sorcha. Because it was not the birds in the tunnel.
If Verity has made it over to where I am, I'll like reach out in the dark, like and grab onto her.
Okay, you've now buddy systemed up.
And then be like, I know she has the map. Maybe, but she also has a bird. And then she'll sigh and be like, I guess we better head over that way. Where's Saren?
Everyone else has a pet.
Everyone else has a pet.
Around for a Saren-shaped object.
Did it have to be a bird of darkness? I like the ooze Roomba better.
See, could have had an ooze Roomba, but no. Now Sorcha has a light-eating bird.
using that to hear where Saren is.
Sarah didn't say that. Arnica said that.
Sarah can have the ooze
I
Roomba.
think we need to find a big old ooze, and once we kill it and we chop it down, a small piece of the ooze will go to Saren's house to be her ooze Roomba. I think that's a good plan.
Ooze Roomba.
Ooze Roomba.
Maybe we can raise some money for that next time.
No. We can make, if it's a big ooze, we can make several ooze Roombas, and then we can tape like.
No,
Wait, hold on.
no.
Are you seeing what I'm
special.
saying?
It's special for Saren.
I am.
Do you see what I'm saying to you, Sarah?
We can tape.
Wait, no, hold on. No,
paintbrushes
wait.
To the front
Go
of
look at
the ooze
Zoom. Go look at Zoom
Roombas,
chat.
and whichever Roomba puts a little mark on the other one first wins. It's like Roomba jousting.
Vetoed. There will be no Roomba jousting.
I can't stop you.
We cannot raise
bird
enough
in the
money
bag.
for that. You have a bird in the bag that eats light. Be happy.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
Roomba
No.
jousting.
Yeah. No. That's so much better than a Roomba.
Is it though? Is it better than a Roomba?
No, it's not better than a Roomba.
What Where did you send this?
No, I'm talking to Sarah. I'm talking to Arnica.
I know. I'm curious as to what you think could possibly be better than an ooze Roomba.
Nothing is better than an ooze Roomba. An ooze Roomba with a knife. That's
Not
better
a
than
knife. We don't want to hurt the ooze Roombas. That's why it's a paintbrush.
No, the ooze Roomba has a knife, like the crab in the meme.
Oh God.
And a fin. And a
Yeah.
Anyway, what is my party doing in the dark with this bird in the bag?
I am not letting go of Verity.
Correct,
We're over
you
by
bought
the
your
left
system
tunnel. I'm not letting go of Verity. Can I hear Saren mumbling in the dark various
No, you cannot.
curses under their breath? No. Okay.
Guys, over here.
You definitely hear Sorcha though.
We just need to find Saren. 1 second. And I'm gonna. Oh, okay. Be ready for birds, Verity. Okay. And I'm gonna flash the light. And see if I can see where Saren is in the cavern.
Oh, there you are.
Wait, what? You flashed the light in the cavern to see if you could see Sarah.
Yep.
What'd you say to Verity just now, though?
Be prepared for incoming birds.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna need that dodge roll from both of you.
Yeah. So she got the
it's
sword
like, it's not
up.
a hard dodge roll. Even if you miss it, but it's like you don't have to hit the target. You just get close to your target because the birds can't find you that well. They're not trying that hard.
Do I need to roll dodge too?
Yeah. You're fine.
Holy mother, that's only 6. That was so lucky.
I will use reroll. Oh, I don't know how many rerolls I have. I should know this.
You have 7 minus 1 just now, so you have
I just
5,
used
6.
1.
You have 6.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I've used 2. I will take the whatever happens.
Oh, we have. Okay.
I've reused so many rerolls.
You have.
I know, but it
5 more. You have 5 more of them, and 9 auto
really
successes.
cheaty. It feels really cheaty. Okay.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not gonna make you take the risk. So there's a bird in there's now a What were you flashing the light with again?
I've got various bits and bobs, but it's probably like a crystal that I've hooked up like a charge to, so it like
whatever. If it was in your hand, it is no longer in your hand. Even if it was off, it has now been like crow picked out of your hand. Have you ever been like sitting on a park bench and a bird just swipes and takes your food and runs?
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what just happened. You got jacked by a bird.
Damn it! Did I at least see where Saren was?
No, because you got jacked by a bird almost
Damn it.
immediately.
Okay. Also,
I'm gonna say this because I'm a dick. You're no longer holding onto Verity because you both had to dodge at the same time, and you didn't make that dodge roll.
Verity, are you still there? Saren, where the heck are you?
There is silence in the form of Verity's, in the form of Saren's response.
What? Verity? Sorcha, are you there?
I'm
Sorcha's still in the
here.
right tunnel.
I'm right here.
Sorcha, I feel like Sorcha has not stopped saying I'm going Marco Polo this entire time.
Okay.
Basically, yeah.
I'm like
Verity is like, where did everything go?
Verity's just like walking out in the dark, trying not to touch the walls, but keep touching the walls, so it's really gross.
I'm gonna yell like to Sorcha like, did the birds get them? Why can we not hear them? If you guys can hear me, let's meet at Sorcha. And I'm gonna like start rooting around in my bag for more anything that might be like light again. Because I need to find where these people are. If they've been like, I don't know, I'm not gonna leave them on the floor being eaten by birds.
I mean, to be fair, the birds have not been aggressive. They've only attempted to eat the things that produce light.
So far, that's true. But one of them is in a bag, so they might very much
Wanna get
like
revenge?
Legend
Yes,
of
birds-
Zelda when you hit a chicken.
Birds will not forget. They keep grudges for decades, generations, in fact. They teach their spawn to hate you.
Mm-hmm.
Just putting it out there in case Sorcha didn't know that birds will remember your face and they will come for you when you least expect it.
Yeah, but that's when the birds can see your face. And these ones are blind.
You think.
They
You
don't
hope.
have eyes.
I mean, they don't, but some things don't need eyes to see.
But yeah, but
It's fine. It's fine. You're gonna find out the anatomy of these bird things later. Don't worry about it.
I'm gonna like wildly gesture in the direction where I think I last was holding on to Verity.
I'm gonna say you find one another pretty, like you do the, but like you startle one another, like you both touch each other at the same time and it gets startled.
Yeah.
Because you thought you touched something soft and warm, but it wasn't what you were expecting, but it's a person.
Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm good. Let's get out of here, please.
Okay, so I'm gonna say the three of you find Sorcha in the right tunnel. You are still sans Saren.
Yeah, we can't go without Saren. You.
Hey, Saren, sound off.
Wait, what? Nothing. You don't hear anything.
All right, I'm gonna make sweet love to Baron Maddock if you don't say anything.
You still get silence.
Okay, I think Saren's missing.
Yes, like Kira's starting to look genuinely worried. Like, where are they? How? Like, they were right there. How?
Would be like a flashback.
How have we lost them? I'm gonna go back over there and check.
flashback would be good.
So when you all came into the room, and the what was it? How do I describe it? The birds converged on the light. Let me see. Where was it? No, that's not too far up. Dodge. Oh, right. So when you all converged on the light, when the birds all converged on the light, while you were distracted by the incoming pigeons, Saren was gently pulled into the darkness. Like into a wall, maybe. It's really unsure. There was a blob-shaped thing that sort of like jelloed you, her, them. Like imagine you know in that Power Rangers movie, the one with Ivan Ooze.
Oh my
Eats the parents. But like a less aggressive version of that.
Did you really just bring up Ivan Ooze?
Yeah, why?
Yeah.
I watched the movie like
Sorch, do you have any more of that stuff? Cause another distraction, but also some light so we can see where Saren might be.
You betcha. And she throws a bit more oil and sets it on fire.
the birds, they converge like a tsunami, like not a tsunami. No, it's not a tsunami, like a wave.
Yeah.
Yeah, like on the thing. Like they come from the ceiling and they all like kind of like down and there's but in the moment of light, because it's a bigger light than your like brief flashlight, you see against the wall a slime-shaped shape. A slime-shaped shape? Outline imprint? That might be about Saren's height.
It is
Like
the
square.
glass.
But like with like softer edges and like slightly larger than the shape of Saren's human shape.
Sorcha's gonna go over to it and try to like remove the slime to get to whatever's underneath it.
It's just wall.
Kira's running over.
It's also still dark.
Yeah, I assume by the time we get there, like the light has been taken away.
Yeah, but it's definitely a solid wall. Like Verity, you've touched the wall before. It definitely feels like every other wall that you've touched this entire time. Gross and sticky.
And Sorcha not having Shatterstorm anymore.
Okay, Sorcha, Verity, you and I were going to keep these birds away. We need light to know where Saren has gone. Sorcha, you are in charge of figuring that out, okay?
But this might be Saren.
I did not kill Saren. Saren is fine.
Is Saren hidden under here?
I cannot tell you. The voice of God does not know.
I mean, I don't know, but we're going to need to see to figure out, right?
Well, I want to break through this. We'll find out.
Okay. Can you do that in the dark?
I can shoot straight forward. And it'll be fine.
Okay, the voice of God is going to tell you. I'm not going to stop you. The voice of God is going to tell you. Remember when I said the tunnels were unstable and not structurally sound?
So Kira's gonna be like, shoot.
Wholeheartedly start digging and doing heavy levels of dirt moving in the dark.
Well, how about this?
I'm not saying you can't. I'm not saying you
I
can't.
should ask this. Was this imprint there when we passed it the first time?
No, it is definitely a sarin-shaped
What
imprint.
Soldier, what do you mean?
Is
you
it-
can go
is
right
sticking,
through it.
It is sticking out of the wall, right?
No. It's not. It's like, okay, so imagine a chalk outline, but in slime. Like, it's like an imprint. Like, imagine someone slammed sarin into the wall and it left a imprint of their body. But like it's the slime has hardened around it, so you can see the light with the white outline of the body.
Well, we can't because it's gone dark. But yeah,
It's gone
in that
dark,
moment, yeah.
You can
Sort of
touch it
gonna
and feel
poke
where
at
the
it a few
wall is wall
times.
and the slime is slime.
Okay. I was thinking something else. Sorch is
So-
gonna. Well, we have to find out where she went.
Yeah. Which is why don't just dig through this wall if you think she's behind the wall, or give us a second to.
Maybe. Well, she could have.
What
been
if
dragged
she's
away, I
inside the
suppose.
wall and it falls down and crushes her? Let's
Or
not.
you shoot
them.
through it and they're there. Don't do that.
Well, maybe she was dragged
Right,
off. Then.
patience.
I don't know.
Wait, what's happening?
Patience. That's
Sort
what's
of-
happening.
Sorch is going to say maybe she was dragged off. Then
Hey.
I don't know.
Okay, and if
We're not blowing nothing up.
okay, and if Saren was dragged off, we need to figure out which way they went. So you get ready to have a look, Sorcha. Verity, you and I are gonna hit some birds. And I'm gonna like look to Verity for confirmation. Cannot see anything, but I hear the sound of Verity pulling out her sword.
I mean, we can at least try, but you know, if we're not able to actually hurt them with our weapons, we should be ready to drop the light and back the
Yeah.
heck up.
yeah, Sort should be ready to turn the fire out if we need you to. Yeah.
Okay, I can do that.
Okay, do what you gotta do. And I've got
Sorch
my
is
whole
going to
map.
summon a light and start looking around to see where Saren might have gone, if she faced the
Hey.
wall or if she was maybe dragged off or whatever.
And I am ready, and I think Verity is ready with weapons for
For
shadow
bird smackdown?
crows. Shadow birds.
They're called crows, but it's crows with a K.
Oh. Well, I am going to use my auto successes on the crows with a K.
You're gonna like nuke the crows.
No, just like
You
keep
have 9
them
of
off.
them.
No,
I mean,
no,
they're
no,
definitely between the 19 auto successes that you and Verity have. You could take out about 20 of the crows, if not more. Do you want to do that? Do you want to
It's not. It's
murder
not
the
that I
crows?
want to take them out. Just keep them away, so for long enough that Sorcha can do what she needs to do.
Okay.
Yeah, basically, let's wave a lot around and see if they will stay back. Else, you know, we hit them.
No, if you wave a lot around the fire, they will come from the fire. They will immediately like
Yeah.
moths to a flame.
So
No,
like-
and
fly.
not the fiver. If they understand that is
Wait,
So like,
will hit them. So if,
No.
Yeah.
if you
the
know,
birds.
yeah.
birds,
So Soldier has-
some birds are not that stupid.
I mean, it's fair. They if you hit enough of them, they'll figure it out pretty quickly.
Yeah, so Sorcha, I assume, is like behind us, and Verity and I are like between
Defending.
Sorcha and the birds. Yeah, so when they come to try and get to the light, we're gonna hit a bunch of them or try to, and
Okay.
hopefully they will.
I'm gonna make you describe this bird massacre, this bird punting, this bird bowling. No, you know what it is? It's like duck hunt.
I'm not trying
For
to
me-
necessarily kill the birds. Just
Well,
get
you don't
think it's-
necessarily kill the birds
it's
in
more
duck
like-
hunt.
It's more like baseball.
Yeah.
Baseball
Yes.
with a one-handed sword where it's like and trying to hit as many as you can. Whoop, whoop, just knocking them out of the air with the flat side.
Okay.
Or waving, like, you know, where they're going to fly so that they're like, oh, no, I don't want to go there. Like,
when kidnapped, you get to sit and eat cold pizza and cackle with amusement. That's fair.
Yeah, it was a nice turn, you know, kidnapping the wrong person after we're all expecting Kira to get
I'm not
kidnapped.
done. I haven't stopped deciding to kidnap Kira. Kira's still gonna get kidnapped. This is a different kidnapping. This was a surprise kidnapping, actually. I happened to come across a thing that was good for kidnapping, and thought, well, it'd be a missed opportunity if I didn't kidnap you. And then Theron rolled the worst.
I love the like in the dark, and then suddenly someone's missing. It's great. But yeah, so let's defend away so Sorcha can use her big brain to figure out where Sarah.
Okay. I need one of you or both of you to describe how you're doing this for like flavor text reasons.
All right, so Verity is gonna spread her legs apart, you know, like hip wide, take the stance of the hitter, and you know, when they're coming close enough, she's gonna swing and try and hit multiple ones back and forth. It's like a scythe, just hitting it back and forth and trying to knock them out of the way, not cutting them apart because don't need more
the
yuck.
flat side of the sword.
Yeah, because there's already enough gunk from the walls on her, so she does not need, you know, bird guts on hers. So when they come in, she's just swinging this one-handed sword and trying to knock them out of the way so that they're not messing with what Scortia needs doing.
Okay,
And
as you're doing,
Kira's got her telescopic like pole thing, and so it's nice and long, and she's basically just spinning it like in a whirlwind to like basically
okay, so I'm gonna say this while you're doing this, while you're defending against the birds.
Probably cursing the whole time.
Huh?
Probably cursing the whole time.
Probably.
Bullshit.
The birds, when you hit
Stupid
them,
birds.
feel both heavy and wet at the same time. It's sort of like hitting a bag of. It's like hitting a weirdly filled, like. No, I don't want to say water balloon. Like, you know, like water balloons, when they're like not filled, like the balloon is bigger than the amount of water that's in it. It's kind of like squishy, so it kind of like bends where the thing doesn't pop when you hit it. It's sort of like that.
Okay.
But like, because it's dark and you can't really see, it almost feels like you are in fact cutting through the birds at places, but like you don't see the remnants of falling birds. Like it's like cutting through an ooze. Basically, it's kind of reformed into its shape, but you can't really, you can't definitively say because there are that many birds tacking at the same time, and they're very aggressive in their attempt to get to Sorcha and the light, like very aggressive. Like before, they were just kind of like, "Ooh, light, eat." Now they're like, "Oh, you're trying to keep me from the light? Okay, now I'm mad. Now I'm upset because you're taking my food source from me. I will commit murder of you to get to the thing that I want." They're getting like progressively more aggressive the more you defend them, the more like, and you can sort of see like, because they're pros, they're getting smarter. Like eventually they will outsmart you probably, or just overwhelm you with their numbers, one or the other. But it hasn't happened yet. Sorcha, what are you doing while the birds are attacking? I think you're muted.
Sorcha has been kidnapped also.
Sorcha has been kidnapped also. Cool, I've kidnapped Sorcha. Even better. So while
I'm here.
Oh,
I'm
I can't
here.
kidnap you, never mind.
Yeah,
Are you sure I can't kidnap you?
I'm sure.
Okay.
It's just late for me. I'm pretty tired.
Oh yeah, we're like 4 minutes out. 4 minutes till the end. No, 4 minutes, and then we're doing outros. So Sorcha, how are you attempting to find where Saren had been displaced to?
She brings up a light and looks at the outline. She looks at the ground to see if there's like a trail on the ground.
There is.
She's gonna go see where the trail leads off to.
It leads around the cave thing, like it's stuck to the wall. Towards the left exit.
I guess we're going left then.
It looks like
she's keeping her hands sort of like cupped over the light, so it's sort of pointed downward.
Yeah.
at the slime trail, but she's gonna mostly just
Well,
follow
it's
the
not like a slime
trail.
trail. It's like a combination of a slime trail and like someone was their feet were being dragged. So it's like a slime ditch trail.
Okay, so that she follows that.
So yeah, you're going into the darkness of the left tunnel, which is not towards the exit.
Yeah. Well, you can't leave without Saren.
You can't leave without Saren.
I mean, we could, but we
You
jerks.
shouldn't. I mean, you could, but I think the Baron would be a little upset and would send you back down there to find Saren. Probably.
Probably.
Poor Saren. So as you go down the left tunnel, in another panel of this movie that we're watching, you see Saren, our lovely, in their boyfriend canoodle paramour's shirt, in what amounts to, do you know, have we all seen Star Wars, right? I've never seen Star Wars, but we've all seen Star Wars, right? You know the thing where Han Solo's in the giant slab of whatever that is?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that, but Jell-O.
Okay. I hate it. I've imagined it and I hate it.
Imagine
that's
Saren,
unpleasant.
poor Saren is in a like 4x4 by like 7. How tall is Saren?
Just over 6 feet.
Yeah, so
Like,
it's like
just
a 4
at,
by
like,
4 by
6'1".
by 8 cube rectangle thing, made of Jell-O. Like you can see the light going through it. You can see Saren like kind of rocking back and forth, and it like jiggles as they move. Definitely Jell-O. Like
Ew.
definitely soft. It is ooze in a specific shape. It's ooze that's been cut into a block.
Sorcha
Can we carve her out?
Sorcha will take out another burlap sack.
No, you haven't found Saren. I'm just saying, in another panel, elsewhere, the voice in God is telling you, the players, this is what Saren is doing.
I know. I'm making a joke.
Oh, you're not. Listen, if you try to put the ooze in a bag, it's going to leak out of the bag eventually, and it's not going to be fun what eats the ooze. I will
We're gonna
find
have
something
to-
that will eat the ooze.
And we're gonna have to update Swatch's like tag list of things like fire, books, and things in burlap sacks.
But also, Saren, as you look around, in your little Jell-O prison, there are other Jell-O people, Jell-O prisons, with things in them, in various shapes and sizes. Some people size, some small size, but like, you're like in a. Actually, you know what it is? Have we all seen Godzilla 1999 or 2000? I think that was.
Godzilla 2000?
Godzilla
Yeah.
2000. Yeah. You know the scene where like they cut to the scene inside of Madison Square Garden with all those eggs.
Yeah.
It's like that, like where it's
Wait.
like a close-up shot of Saren's Jell-O cube, and then like the shot pans further out or
Wait,
pulls out.
are you talking about the 1986 American Godzilla with the eggs?
No, I'm talking about the one where Godzilla was asexual and was a girl, and then just kept giving birth to.
That was 1996 Godzilla.
Oh, I thought that was the one that they had a cartoon based off, whatever that one was.
That was the 1996 Godzilla.
Don't tell me that was a long time ago. I hate you. I don't believe you. I think that was Godzilla 2000. You're lying.
Godzilla 2000 was actually made in Japan and was actually a Godzilla movie.
Fuck, I hate you. I hate that was so long ago.
It
I hate
was,
that was so long ago. God
it's
damn it.
not my fault.
I'm gonna chime in here and say that it was 1998.
1998. Okay.
Hate you all.
thank
Okay,
you.
that's why I said 2000. That's why I thought it was 2000. 'Cause I thought it was closer to that. But yeah, the Matthew Broderick Godzilla movie where like there's the shot where it's like the single egg and
That's
it
a lot of
pans out
fish.
and there's a bunch of like Jell-O cubes and various
That's
shapes
a
and
lot
sizes.
of fish.
Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that.
Yeah, that was a 1998 Godzilla.
Yeah, that's the good one. That's the one I care about.
No, that's the worst one.
I'm sorry, you will take a sexual Godzilla from my cold, dead hands. Anyway, hi everyone. This has been Ghost of Axia, where I stick people in Jell-O cubes because you asked for Ooze Roomba. So that's what you got. The Ooze Roomba ate Saren, and now they're in a Jello cube. Sorry, not sorry. I blame it's your own fault. This is what you asked for. Kira is still on the plate to get kidnapped, just at a later date. And let me think. Hi, I'm Imani. I'm your storyteller for this game. You can find me online at mcatterdev. On Twitter. I'm taking a streaming break for right now, but like I'll be around here and other places, and sometimes I might show up on my own channel and stream shit. I make TTRPGs and visual novels, and I desecrate, make unholy Emberwind lore because Derek doesn't stop me, and Derek is the person who wrote Emberwinds. Sorry, not sorry. Next is Kira's. Zoeth, go for it. Outros.
Hello, I am Zweth. Find me on the internet, Twitter, Insta at Zwethra. Find me on Twitch as Zweth. My streaming schedule is a little bit all over the place at the moment because I'm very busy, but I'm going to do a stream tomorrow. I'm going to do some art. I've got this thing to color in, so
nice.
I've got paintings to do for presents for people, so I'm going to probably just chill and do that. And yeah, come hang out if you wish. That's me.
Vivacia.
Hey, I'm Vivacera Vivi. You can find me on the Twitter as Miss Vivacia. MRS Vivacia is also on the overlay. There's all kinds of shenanigans and stupid crap right there. I do have a Twitch channel that's just Vivacia. Nothing much happening there. Hopefully soon, now that I got a new computer. Woot.
Yay.
Just in case you didn't see that in the chat, I'm gonna acknowledge that this shenanigans from my side is coming from former territory of the Kikatan, and that was then taken over by the Powhatan tribe. So this is where this stream is coming from. And else on Mondays I'm on at 7 o'clock on Wildly Hobbit Twitch stream where we're playing in the Dalelands, Mysteries in the Dalelands, which is a 5e stream where I'm in a baby Azamar artificer who's just slowly finding out that she has wings, and there's somebody talking to her in her dreams.
Don't listen to them. Don't ever listen to things that you can't see the brain of.
But she's an angel, so that's going to be interesting. On Wednesdays, I'm on Mr. Hooper's channel where we're playing Ultramarathon 5, which is really cool, where we're the marshals, but we're not the law. And we're basically just hung out at the Goblin version of Burning Man. So that's going to be a cool place to get out of. And every second Tuesday, I hope I'm going to return to Uncanny Adventures, and there's a 4-year-old in the back, to play some Call of Cthulhu in the Wild West.
Up next is Arnica.
Hi, I'm Arnica. You can find me on Twitter at ArnicaXRoss. And I know what I was going to say. I'm sorry. All of my brain is also suspended like an asparagus in aspic. I can't believe you put me in Jello.
Listen, they asked for Ooze Zumba. At least I didn't give it a knife.
Yeah, you didn't give it a knife. You didn't give it a fin. You gave it to me. You shoved me in a finless, knifeless Jello. But I still like you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right, no, that's all I got.
Okay. Cree, you're up.
Hi, I'm Black Cree. You can see me on Twitch on very rare occasions when I do stream, and it's usually like I don't stream often, but when I do, I stream for like 8 hours a night for like a week.
I know that
because
feeling.
I'm blitzing a game. I have VODs there at least. But yeah, that's where you can find me, and you can find me here making terrible choices as Sorcha, because Sorcha makes terrible choices. Also, I'm sorry if I sound completely loopy. I'm just really tired. I have not yet slept, and I'm like, I'm tired.
Okay.
I didn't take the nap I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, stick around because we're gonna raid Vancouver by Night, which I think is a Vampire the Masquerade game. That sounds about right. And then come back on Wednesday at 5 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time for Morphs in the Swamp, which is a Forged in Dark Skin based on Animorphs, GM by our very own Val. Thursdays is Nightmare on the Frontier, which is another Fortune and Arc scheme because we love Fortune and Arc over here. DM by Spider J Twitch at 1 p.m. on Thursdays. Again, Pacific Standard Time. And then on noon, I think on Thursdays as well. That sounds maybe right. Right, noon on Friday. Sorry, noon on Friday is Tiberius Coriolis actual pay GM by Red Mage Ray. I might have mispronounced that word, but just come back on Friday at noon and watch games. Thank you. I appreciate you. And now we go raid Vancouver by night, where they're playing Empire of the Masquerade. Like, I'm 99%
Because
sure
I have
that's
a
what it
couple
is.
of seconds, I will just tune in real quick. You can see myself, Val, the disembodied voice, later today over on Weave the Tale as we play some the Fallout game. So hopefully I'll see some of you there. All right, see you later. Bye.
Later.